on the break. I want to be clear about what we're talking about.
Oh, okay.
I just want to ask questions. So after the break, we go on break.
You know we live now.
Right. So everything, regardless if we're on the air or not,
we go on break.
No. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. I was very sad. No more executive meetings during breaks. No executive meetings during breaks.
It is started over or something. During breaks is our first.
No personal time. Oh, let me put my glasses.
You got that commercial?
I'm not getting one of these keys. Yes, we can do all of that. You just can't have no conversation.
We might can do that too. We might drink track. That's
We can lie.
Why do you need a lawyer to have a jumper? Oh,
yeah.
okay.
That's a small.
Oh. Well, yeah.
Tasha just as slow as the damn baby side.
That's because Tasha is clean and pure. She doesn't do anything wrong.
That ain't shit.
So I don't know.
WMSKonlineradio.com.
No shot of hope.
Child hopes. I figure she might be on YouTube Live watching us right now.
Yo! The Sypher has returned.
We're back.
We're back in the building.
Oh my God.
The Sypher.
Me and you must never
We don't do
part.
that on the site.
We litty.
We
litty.
Oh.
We litty.
We are.
I got it.
First of all,
We litty.
I'm not sure.
I got it.
On time.
What does litty mean?
What's
Josh,
what's
you
litty
came
mean?
in here with a solo nail. You the intern? That is the problem.
This is cool.
Well, next time don't drop your keys down because we live on
We
air.
live on the radio right now.
We live on
Welcome to the Sypher.
We live right now.
Welcome to the Sypher.
Welcome.
If you want to know what's going on, I'm sorry. Y'all hear this noise? It's because all damn day we've been getting the flood warning alert on our phones, and it's just been going off.
It's crazy.
I just got one 2 minutes ago.
Right. Warning for the weather or for one of you?
It's always a flood warning for me.
I don't know why. I'm just saying.
It's always a flood warning for the kids.
So every time we get
But this,
Yeah.
I'm gonna just send it to the emergency people.
Mine says
Of the
that
broadcast
fire
system.
warning.
Yeah.
That means that it's
We gonna get into the show, damn it. We got so much to talk about. Welcome to the Sypher.
If you've never been here before, you're in for a treat.
Welcome.
If this is your
I
first
miss you
time
guys.
here,
We have not been on air in 4 months. 4 months we have not been
I
on
had a
air.
nice little vacation though. I will say that.
But you was bored. Nice but bored.
Okay.
It's always good to be off work. But people are always bored when they off work. It seems like you always got something to do when you work, but when you off work, you just ain't there. You was bored.
All my marbles.
Welcome to the Sypher. This is your beauty queen, Miss Connoisseur, baby. We locked and loaded in this joint.
We're here.
It's your boy now, Jay, aka Johnny Lavender. How you doing?
Johnny Lavender. That sounds like a porn.
Church
Johnny
Ranger.
Lavender.
Who's that?
Actually, it's the guy I talked to today. His real name was Johnny Lavender. I said, I'm serious. I'm still the next.
Johnny.
Yo.
Lavender.
That's sexy.
Hey, I tried it.
That's like
You put some lavender. You put some lavender on.
right. Yeah, things happening.
Who are you?
What up? Josh the intern.
Josh, your mother, intern.
The longest, oldest intern.
He's been an intern for 2 years.
Right.
Josh, the problem child. Josh, the one who don't want to listen to nobody but himself, and they get in trouble.
Okay.
Josh, the one who does what he want to do,
wait.
and then
Really back. Really back.
Sorry.
What's up, y'all? What's up? Representing the 302 is your girl, Miss Little Bags. Tasha.
All 6 y'all?
You know what? We're the first state, okay?
And of
The first state.
And of course, y'all Boogie's not here.
She's on her way.
Make sure y'all follow us on social media, on Twitter and IG at WMSK Online Radio, on Facebook at WMSK Online Radio, and follow the Sypher. Some hater decided to duplicate our group because he got mad at me. No biggie. He only got 600 people. But look for the group with 32,000, the largest hip hop Facebook group on Facebook. So that'll be us. So look on there. It's public. We'll lock you in. Make sure if you're listening on the app, go to YouTube right now. Follow us. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, WMSK Space Online Radio. Get familiar. We got Nas in the news. We got Pusha T in the news. We got new releases today. It's just a lot going on in the news today. It's a lot.
Right.
It's a lot. And we're going to cover it. Oh, our boy Mos Def. Pronounce his first name. Yasin. Yasin Bear. And I don't want to disrespect his name.
Yes.
But, some shit is in the news with him and the kid 6ix9ine. And we got our hip-hop confessions tonight. Our topic for tonight, though, does hip-hop hate women?
What?
That's our topic for tonight. Does hip-hop hate women? Wow. So we're going to discuss that. It's going to be lock and loaded. Get familiar.
Really?
Some people. It's going to be a lot of people. And it's going to be men.
Let's get it.
Let's get it. So go ahead. We're going to pay some bills. When we come back, we're going to get this shit started with our hip-hop news, and we're going to get into it. Keep it live. You already know. Welcome back. You with the Sypher.
Baby. I thought they was supposed to hold on.
Yeah, I didn't hear nobody down in there.
Yeah, a whole bunch of niggas in there.
That's what I said. That's why I thought where all the kids went.
Now you on this? You on this?
No, I got two of us.
You wanted to chase it with?
I'm a gangster. You know, Chase, that's for y'all.
I don't drink, so I don't need no chase.
Whatever. At the end of the day, I'm a gangster. I don't chase nothing. I don't drink nothing fruit.
Drink no chase.
Drink nothing fruit. To the pirate. The boy now.
Oh, you better run there. I'm in the mic right now trying to innovate. What are you doing? I can't help Well, go dump it out.
I don't want to waste a pussy with good coke.
So what are you going to do with it? If nobody wants it, you don't want it, you're going to do it.
So if I help somebody pick it up.
You know what?
Oh, just that music?
Huh?
That's my phone.
I was going to say some music file under our just do the hip hop one. I didn't have it many R&B songs. But it's a whole mess load of hip hop. Because, Miss Hurry Up and Buy always rushing me to do something and then don't do nothing about it.
Anybody like surprise?
I did remove the music.
Well, why
It's
is
about
it
the bed head twice.
Huh?
Damn, it's about the bed head twice.
I didn't. How did you remove it? And it's still
Sometimes, I don't know. Sometimes I don't know. We gotta go through the music. And I need somebody with me. There's certain stuff like I need to remove. Somebody got me writing stuff down. And some of this stuff, I need the weekend. I just almost play that.
I'm starting to think the guy can fix that.
Once you lose it, it's gone. It is like the money right, but you using it wrong. Shop the coming home this summer, the juice back, screaming
Oh, like,
What I tell you, it just rejected 50 songs.
You know what? So why didn't it come off?
Sometimes it do that, and I wasn't paying attention.
I got the summer on lock. They said it comes like a never-ending battle. They say that if you stay still, that time loses value.
So I don't think I should have that conversation with him though. What we were just talking about. I think it should be you.
What?
Cause I know my levels of.
Oh, now you want to know your levels.
I've been with my levels.
Now you want to know.
When
your
I
levels.
don't want to do my levels, you get mad. So I know you want to take this opportunity.
So you can text it to me.
Yeah, put it. Oh, you can't put it in there.
No, you can't. Yeah, text it to me, and I'll do that for you.
You said you'll do that for him.
I'll do that for him. I like doing stuff.
They say that time is like a never-ending battle. Come on, come on, come on, come on. They say that if you stay still, that time loses value.
Why? Like the hour.
Ew.
Well, that sounds like congestion and heartache. Why can't you reach it, Al?
where can I get my community service out with that?
Sure.
Like you just driving around, but I gotta get my bearings and stuff like that. So I can't be driving down the street and working like that.
Here we go with the dumb stuff.
I'm not
getting me with the okie doke. That's first and foremost. What are you writing a paragraph?
I'm trying to go to instead of go through the Sypher chat. I need to get on Hip Hop yet.
He got a whole doggone book.
Doctor said, "What's that? Wait,
Paragraph?
what type of book is this?"
Okay, I'll let you finish because obviously you're still typing.
I'm done. You doing high?
I was 35 when my life and addiction started to spiral out of control. My ex-husband threatened to take my children away from me. I felt hopeless. He called the people I placed them because I couldn't make a call. I was ashamed. I was given skills to manage my sadness and my anger, and more importantly, I am 3.5 years sober. I was so grateful for all her help, and all it took was making one phone call.
Elite Rehab can help you start to break your addiction problem and get sober in as little as 7 days. And we'll work with your insurance provider costs. Plus, we have travel assistance programs to get you here by plane or train. Make this free call right now to learn more. 800-918-1376. 800-918-1376. 800-918-1376. That's 800-918-1376.
Don't make a move without contacting Focus Movers. They offer affordable moving rates, fast and reliable service, fully equipped state-of-the-art trucks, locally owned and operated, a 24-hour call center. You give them a call. Do it today. 443-506-7905. Don't make a move without Focus Movers. 443-506-7905.
You know what I can't stand?
Who's that?
That little bastard,
full service moves. Local and long distance.
Azalea Banks.
Azalea Banks.
Whatever that whole name, I cannot stand that girl.
To me, she's like,
She's a 50 whore.
she's like the 50 Cent of the D-list rappers. Because I feel like she, like, 50 trolls people because he thinks it's funny.
Yeah.
She trolls people for attention.
Yeah.
But she trolls everybody. She jumps into everything.
Cardi had the perfect answer for that. Oh, that one was one.
You know what? Little man?
And that was Pusha T too. That was
The champ is here. The champ is here. The champ is here. The champ is here.
We lit. We locked and we loaded. Yo, why the intern sitting back like that? What's wrong with him? What's wrong with him?
Intern pop.
What's wrong with me? Why got something wrong with me? I'm just listening.
You know why? Because he gotta live a good life.
That's right.
That's it. Hey. If you want to add, make sure you are following our YouTube and subscribe to our YouTube. Also, it's a new way to download our app. Go to WMSK Online Radio. We are still in the Google Play Store. We are no longer in the Apple Play Store. But we prefer you to go to WMSKOnlineradio.com. Go to our website. Go to the top or the side or any one of those pages you're going to see. Click the web app. When you click the web app, it's going to open up the play. You know, save to your home screen, and then boom, you got us forever. So let's get to the show. Hip Hop News. It's a third suspect arrested in XXX. Yeah, him. Murder. You know
I'm not going to call him X because we already know there's only one X.
A third suspect has been arrested in last month's shooting death of XXX. The Miami Herald reports 22-year-old Robert Allen was taken into custody by members of the U.S. Marshals Southeast Regional Fugitive Task Force earlier this week. According to jail records, Allen was arrested on Tuesday, July 25th in Georgia and is waiting to be extradited to Broward County, Florida. He said, look at him. Just look at him. For those of y'all not watching or whatever, we watching it. Yo, one ugly.
That is
and that's in my grandma voice. You just one ugly. Sorry, Greg. Dog County Sheriff Deputy Book Allen.
That man probably breathe perfectly. Hell, he breathing up to kill somebody.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Nah, you a big dude. You look like you can breathe. This fool is smaller than you, and he don't look like he got it in him. He look like he on a breathing machine at night.
Look at his face and neck.
That's what I said, yo. Yeah, you got definition.
Y'all are so
Y'all
just fat shaming that man.
Yo,
Y'all just fat shaming that man.
yo look like he on a breathing machine at night. I'm sorry. He snored.
Like the bad boy on the DJs.
Dodge County Sheriff's deputies booked Allen into Dodge County Jail after what deputies, the U.S. Marshals John Agger called uneventful arrest. They got some information. He was in Eastman, possibly staying with his sister. He added that Allen's sister was cooperative with authorities. Damn, your sister snitch. Allen is one of 4 men indicted by grand jury for first-degree murder with a firearm and a robbery with a firearm. Dietrich D. Williams and Michael Boatwright are in custody, while Trayvon Newsom remains at large. Ooh, smoke is about to clear on you, buddy. X was killed outside of River Motorsports in Deerfield Beach, Florida on June 18th. Authorities discovered he was carrying $50,000 in a Louis bag when he was shot inside his BMW. Williams was arrested on June 20th, while Boatwright was served with a first-degree murder warrant on July 10th. He was already in the BSO jail on unrelated charges. You can get more on this on hiphopdx.com. Little person, talk to me.
Little person, talk to her.
This your generation, yo. This your generation, Squirt.
Wow, now.
She called you Squirt.
This guy.
That's my new name, Squirt.
I mean, I don't know how to feel about this.
Hey, Squirt.
I don't know. I feel like something shady happened. Honestly, like
No shit.
right. You know, honestly, right. So like his music, and as far as his music is concerned, like he was alright. He wasn't like I wasn't like
So you wasn't rotating him like you rotate 6ix9ine?
Ooh, you try to say I rotate 6ix9ine.
You know how many times I've been in your car and 6ix9ine came across your speakers?
One song.
No, yo. I've been in your car a few times where 6ix9ine came across your joint. And you happy. You was all for all that. See, his yelling versus Meek Mill yelling is different.
But hold up though, time out. But like he started the screaming rap.
But I will take XXX over 6ix9ine.
That's what I'm saying. I said over 6ix9ine. I'd rather.
I didn't hear him in your car.
But you ain't let me.
I heard 6ix9ine in your car.
You right.
I heard Rainbow Bright.
I'm gonna let it be. I'm gonna let it be. You did.
I heard 6ix9ine without the 6ix9ine.
I was playing 6ix9ine. I did. So what?
Okay.
I like this song. I like that one song.
But hold on, when did it become personal?
It's not personal at all.
He got a little personal.
It's not a little heated.
It's not personal. It's not personal at all. No way. I swear it's not.
You felt that from Squirt too? Little Squirt acting up. Not that. What you think about this? Like, we are in 2018 and we are still gunning down rappers on robbery status.
So I'm gonna give you my serious comment first. First of all, it is okay. See, here's the thing: if you are at a certain status in life, and I hate to say this, but I say it all the time, I don't feel you should be able to do regular people stuff because people will always try to take shots at you, whether it's personal, verbal, or physical. I think you, at this point in time, after seeing so many people go through this, enough is enough. Stay home. Send somebody else out to get your stuff. Go shop elsewhere. Don't shop where you know people are going to find you. Second of all, stop putting all your whereabouts on social media. And then you might be able to live a normal life. I think if you can live normally, if you don't tell 8 million followers where you're going to be at every 2 minutes.
Also, like, carrying around the 50 grand thing. I don't understand.
So you on.
No, he was there at the motorsports to buy
a
bike.
Well,
I
understand that.
But
I
you
get
have to tell
that.
the world you was carrying it.
But 9 times out of 10, he's probably flagged.
So that's what he did?
Right.
Yes.
But
is it proven?
It's
Okay. So is it on? What I'm saying is, I know, but what I'm saying, was it on social media? That's what he was doing.
Was it on social media? He was going in to buy something.
Yes. Was it on social media that he had 50,000
I didn't say what the amount was. They just said he was going to the bike show, car show, whatever the hell he was going to be at to go purchase something. So they automatically knew where you were going to be. They automatically knew he was going to have enough money on him to buy something.
The question is now, do he know them, or was it some random fans or people, haters?
Well, they're saying Drake has something to do with it. That's what they
said. Drake?
Yeah, some people is rumor that Drake sent haters out for him, but that's neither here. You don't know that to be true. It's just a rumor. However, I want to
put it out on the site.
The comical side of everything. How is it that the cat? Sorry.
Oh,
we was on break. I gotta get used to it. The guy that we just showed is the last person they caught. He's the biggest dude. He can't breathe. Remember? So how he now just being apprehended?
Because he was in Georgia. He got out of
Which
there.
means don't mean that man can breathe. He can move swiftly. He got low. There's a land that he can do it. So therefore, I'm not automatically assuming heavy dudes can't breathe. Let's do this.
No, he got out of there.
He got
at his
low.
sister's house.
He got
Florida, Georgia,
low.
not far away.
He got low. Everybody else got caught. All other slim dudes got caught.
Did you see Love and Hip Hop Hollywood?
Never.
Miami.
I would never.
Well, they did a bike ride from Georgia. It's for charity.
Yeah.
Bike ride from Georgia to Florida.
It's like
It's
2
not.
hours.
It's not far
Not at all. It's like
on a bike ride. So imagine what a car do for you. So he ain't go far.
No, he ain't go far, but he got away. The slim dudes ain't get away.
He drove. He ain't hitchhiked.
Sure, he
He ain't walk.
He checked the bottom of the temple. If they low,
Check
and
his
then keep running.
Let's check the soul of his
The
shoes.
bottom of his Timberlands. You know what?
No, that's real
RIP to the young man. Nobody should have to die for this old jewelry or even though it be or whatever it is they robbing for. You can take his stuff and not kill him.
I'm not a big fan of X. Of course, he had all. I don't like to talk about all the negative that the regular media, because I don't consider us a part of the media because we don't do what they do. So we're not going to address the shit that they address. But from my understanding from his fans, he like the Pac of their generation. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was ugly. Fans was crying. His BM, who did what she did to put the negative spotlight on him, she I loved him, this, that, and the third. But bro, you negatively put him in the spotlight. So now you want to love him. Now you want to appreciate that he was here and all this old other stuff. So it's just a real situation. And it's sad. So rest in peace, XXX. And the diva has entered the building.
Oh no.
Meanwhile, on to other news, Nas, he confirms Nasir. Follow-up is coming. I mean, are we real diehard Nas fans?
Yeah, some of us are.
Who?
Some of us.
You a real diehard Nas?
We love Nas more than
No, I need the dog, the gold bodies. Where y'all at?
that's
Ain't nobody no gold bodies up there? Okay, I think
We're
so.
not tagging.
Nas treated New York to a pop-up show presented by iHeartRadio and Verizon last night.
Okay.
After leaving the stage, he sat for a live conversation with radio host Angie Martinez, where he chatted about Nasir, working with Kanye West, and much more to the crowd's excitement in his new album. I want to work with the greatest producers in hip-hop. I had the opportunity to work with DJ Premier and Dr. Dre. Discussing his recent collaboration with West, we have mutual respect. I wanted to have an album with him. 4 years we've been talking about doing it. Like, this is a been conversation for a couple of years. He also touched on the recording process and the significance of holding the listening party in his old neighborhood. I was just waiting for beats. Well, damn, I got Native Sons that's done that will just send you beats.
Right.
Go to Native Sons on the Facebook and they give you beats for days. You waiting on Kanye, manic depressing, opioid popping, girdle replacing.
Kanye was beloved and loved by this year's
Tell us how you really feel.
just a
about
few
that.
years ago. How soon?
How mighty
How swift the mighty
mighty
fall.
fall.
I talked my truth about Kanye and almost got fired. Yet a few years later, here we are. No longer a friend of Kanye.
And his music is not inconsistent.
He's no longer a friend of the show.
Why though?
How soon?
Oh, I don't care if our little check to him. I don't care if our little check to him is $20. He won't get it. He won't get it. I don't care if our check to him is $20. He won't get it.
Why though?
I just said it.
You didn't hear that rant?
Because she's so busy on social media and
I
always
was talking,
jumping into
I didn't
right,
hear
doing
about
stuff.
She's
See,
trying to
now
make
you in
sure-
kindergarten class. Hello?
She's trying to make sure her profile is right on YouTube.
Yeah. But what? Why?
I'm not
at
supporting
times-
that coon booger
because he wanted to make America great again. Because he wore that hat.
because he's stupid.
He's mentally ill.
He's stupid.
He's the same guy he's always.
Ain't nothing.
No,
I don't think Kanye is mental. I think Kanye is an attention seeker, and he does attention seeking things. After that, now I've been saying the same thing for years. Granted, and I wasn't grasping it. But when he did that and said all that about slaves and went in on black people and then joined forces with Donald Trump, got orange face at rallies, mentioning his name, and they going, yeah, Kanye. These the same old crackers who wasn't even thinking about Kanye as when he dissed Taylor Swift. Now they're like, Kanye. I'm like, yo, we done here. I can't support it. I won't support it.
So you no longer value his new Slave album?
I'm good.
Okay.
Everything out
because Kanye don't think the way you don't think, and he don't follow the way you follow, and he's not a big Obama fan, and he's a Trump fan.
I don't even care about him not liking Obama. I don't give a damn about none of that. But when you publicly support Donald Trump, you supporting racism. You supporting bigotry. You supporting Nazis. You supporting these white supremacists. Whenever you are a supporter of Donald Trump, you can't be in my circle. You can't be around me. You can't. Don't even talk to me.
Oh, because he supports Donald Trump. I got it.
You can't be.
He could just be a Republican.
Listen, being a Republican and supporting Donald Trump.
I'm about to say, because it's Republicans that don't support Donald Trump.
Yeah.
And there's Republicans that do.
And what I'm saying,
he could.
Listen, you're not making no sense. He could be a Republican. There are Republicans who don't support Donald Trump, so we can't use that. But I'm saying, as a supporter of Donald Trump, I can't fuck with you.
Crazy or otherwise. No, I've been so crazy.
You just said you don't think he's crazy.
I think his mother is rolling over in her grave. And shout out to Van Lathan from TMZ. He read him to filth. And we needed that because no one has did that to Kanye. Shout out to his wife, Kim Kardashian, because she read him to filth too. She publicly said she don't support it. She don't know what was going on in his mind when he said it. Kanye is a good person, but she don't support his views. And she let it be known publicly. Not once or twice, but like 4, 5, 10 times on different interviews. She letting it be known. And she tweeted it. I don't support my husband. I don't know what's going on.
9 out of 10 times, the views probably ain't really his. He just says stuff to get reactions and stuff out of people, and then don't take it back, or then act like, oh, I didn't even say it. Some other nonsense.
From the clinical aspect, that is part of his mental illness.
I think he has a couple of songs that say reference to the fact that
I mean, that is my whole thing. It's like I absolutely understand where y'all are coming from, but in the same interim, we negated the whole fact that the man has a mental illness. Hence the reason he was so tight with his mother. Hence the reason that for him, the death of his mother, his main support system was a traumatic experience for him. Henceforth, the post-traumatic stress disorder that he is suffering, along with his mental.
And I'm supposed to feel sympathy.
I'm
just saying because he is supporting Trump for real.
But this is what I'm saying though, is that in his mind it makes sense. Just like a hoarder who is clinically ill holds on to trash because in their mind it makes sense.
And I'm not supporting it.
And that's fine. Okay. But I'm just saying, it's like we want to be so broad and so open on so many different levels, but we don't accept all things.
I don't think he's playing.
I don't think he's playing. He's been that way from jump.
When you're have this type of mental illness, and I have close friends that are bipolar, and we've had conversations where they swore me up and down. They're very intelligent for one. So they'll break it down, their views on one thing. 5 months later, their views is totally fucking different. I'm like, did you just tell me that you do? And they will break that new view down like it's so like that. And I had to realize that their mind works in overtime, that they're not always believing what they believe 5 minutes ago. Exactly. And Kanye, he's in a situation, he's probably in a sunken place. He's fucking with a Kardashian.
But that don't have nothing to do with it.
It has a
lot to do with it. It has nothing to do with it. Everybody blaming Kardashians for why they do what they do.
No. And I believe that Now that he's with a woman and his kids are biracial, and you know they have to deal with a whole lot of different stuff. He's trying to be. They're biracial. It doesn't matter if she's white or not. Their kids are biracial.
But I need to clarify.
I never said they were white and
black. I didn't say you did. I said I need to clarify to people who's listening that Kim Kardashian, everyone calls her a white woman.
Okay, she's
not.
She's biracial. His kids are biracial. If you don't know what that means, I'm not breaking it down for you. His kids are mixed, and I feel like he feels like they have a whole set of problems that's going to come about. So he's trying to no longer have it black and white. Now he wants everybody to be unified and unity and you know one people, and because now he has mixed kids.
But that's his fault because we always wanted unity and everyone to love each other and embrace each other. His mother wanted that. She turned it over in her grave because this attention-seeking asshole is doing the extra in the fucking most.
But if you do want all of that stuff, you wouldn't be supporting.
You wouldn't be supporting Donald Trump. You know what, y'all?
Thank you.
Hold on. Thank you.
But he has on both things. If y'all listen to his interview, y'all will see that he's all over the place and he has views on unity, love, freedom.
He's trying to justify his fuckery. And I'm sorry, Tasha. And T.I. said the same thing in his interview. He said that him and Kanye have not spoken in 8 years until that happened. And he said he had. It's just in him. He said, I just need to go sit and talk to him and find out, what the fuck was you thinking? He went to Kanye's house in the studio, and Kanye said, oh, nah, man, it's just free thinking. Free thinking. See, I said that's all you can come up with. Like, yo, you openly supported a man who want to rid us all and fuck the low poverty and fuck the poverty and fuck black people and this, that, and the third and just get rid of this and only think about himself and his selfish ways. The man don't even love his wife. She business. It's a business.
How are we in the hip hop community now condemning Donald Trump when that's all they be talking about in the hip hop community? Him. In all their rap songs, aspiring to be him. Now he's president. It's like, oh, he hates black people. And I'm not bigging him. I'm not defending him. I'm not bigging him up. I'm not, I'm not Democratic. You know what I'm saying? I have my views on the Democratic Party. I didn't vote Democratic. I didn't vote for Hillary. I don't like Hillary. But how is it now in the hip hop community where if you look back on all these songs, everybody was hanging Donald Trump. Wait.
Ain't nobody knocking it though. When you figure it out, you make adjustments. When you figure it out, Jay-Z had a condo in his building. When you figure it out, it happens.
My whole argument
always been the ignorant
is that
that's not what Russell Simmons and a lot of these dudes said.
This is the thing. This is my point. Is that a lot of times we're quick to, and I know I'm going to make myself target for whatever, but we're quick to say, oh, this, and he's a racist, when there's a difference between a bigot and a racist. Donald Trump is a bigot. He has always been a bigot. He's a classist. He's always been a classist. He's an elitist. He has always been an elitist. From the time he came on the scene, when everybody was running with him, when Snoop and them were doing his worst, ha ha ha, I love Donald Trump, that's my man. Now it's woo woo woo, oh, I don't fuck with him because he's racist. You know what I'm saying? He's always been this way. It's just that no one wanted to see it. There's a response for that. There's a scientist called somebody France who calls it dissonance. It's where you believe something so much that there's nothing in the world that will possibly change your mind because it would distort your own belief. So the minute that something else comes along, instead of coming to terms with the fact of what you said and what you agreed with, you justify it to fit your own belief.
Go ahead now. I know you want this one.
No. My comment is going to be simple. If people can turn and hate on Bill Cosby, and goddamn, I can turn and hate on Donald Trump.
Period. Because when you figure it out, Jay-Z said it. Nas said it. Like, yo, this is not who he was. when you are undercover racist.
It's always been who he is. If you
When-
ever watch his
listen,
shows, he was a
Russell
racist,
Simmons
racist,
wrote a
racist.
letter to Donald Trump.
He thinks he the shit.
And Russell Simmons said, yo, I don't know who I've been hanging with all this time, who I've been partying with, who I've been doing business with, but this person that's in this White House is not him. I want my friend back. He's never did this kind of stuff to the people that call him friends as black people. Until now. In 1990 or 91, he was on Oprah, and he said, if I ever run for president, I'll run for Republican because they're the dumbest people on the planet.
Right. Exactly. He did it.
And he did it. But look what he did to do it. He sold, so just like they said, hip hop or Nicki Minaj and a lot of them other ones sold their soul to get in. Donald Trump sold his soul to get in. He sold his soul. When you got 1,000 people saying this is not who Donald Trump was in hip hop. No, I never saw Donald Trump in this life. I never watched that funny. I never watched the funny.
Yeah, that's the show that pay attention to he became president.
Honestly, since
I never watched the Apprentice. I was never interested.
A young man over to a grown man, you knew Donald Trump was arrogant. You knew he was smart enough. You knew he was business savvy.
But he was never doing racial slurs and doing racial shit.
Title of that he's a racist or a bigot up until he became president. Or he was running for president. Nobody really did that until
I'm listening to the people who was always around him and doing business with him. Even Jay-Z was like, yo, this has never been who we saw. Jay-Z had a condo in his building.
Good thing though.
The whole hip hop. But we done got political and we got off the top of it about Nas album.
Because
of
they were talking
Kanye.
about working with Kanye West.
Have y'all heard the latest Nas album that Kanye just released?
And I like it.
I love it.
I don't love it. I like it. A lot of people. It was a lot of mixed reviews. A lot of people said that the beats wasn't Kanye. It's like he declined. I see it. Because last week when I was traveling to New York, I said, Nas was the first thing I put on the title. I said, as soon as I hit 95 White March, I said, okay, Nas, you up. I said, okay. You know I'm not big on Nas. So it took everything in me to listen to those 7 songs. That's another thing we need to talk about. Why the fuck we only getting 7 songs around this joint? By the time you get to the 7th, you already in it. You ready to keep going, but
people got short attention span. He's trying to give you
right.
Although I can listen to it for you.
So now he about to do another one with Kanye.
Another album?
Nasir.
You know, Kanye put out
7 albums. 5 or 6 albums?
5?
Mm-hmm.
5 albums, all 7 songs. All of them will have 7 songs on.
Which one? What you mean?
Tiana Taylor.
Okay.
And his album.
I'm not a fan of hers at all. Boy, she
Nah.
like a man.
Tiana. It was
I don't know. I just know about Nas.
No, it was like
I know he know. Didn't he do Pusha?
That's what I said. Pusha.
Right.
Kanye.
Now Pusha album is tough.
Pusha, now, and that's what I was going to bring up. Like
Pusha shit is
those
tough.
beats, I think he like.
So why he
murdered
slay?
them.
Well, why he slay? Why is it a different? Because you know how you listen to. You know how remember back in the day we could tell if it was Timbaland or if it was Dre or if it was Blaze or Swiss. Now we can't tell which one is Kanye.
The pool that he sampled from is not like he used to. He used to sample a lot of old R&B joints. And
He did on that Pusha.
He did on Pusha. He did a couple of. I think
Pusha is joint tight.
Top Shot
Pusha
King,
is
you know, for
tight.
9 so he did that.
Pusha.
But his producing as we knew him is definitely not the same. We definitely know that.
Yeah, I mean when
Why you say his producing not the same?
because his producing was more.
You can
used to
tell
be more
Kanye
free, more
different.
urban, more us. It's now more.
when I heard Nas, I
But
knew.
the Pusha album is gritty, urban, and fast.
He had to make it.
But
Did
did
you
you-
hear Pusha say how many times
Pusha-
it was all they had to
But
get?
Pusha did say he had to keep going back to the
Pusha
lab.
said that he already came with the album set.
Right,
And Kanye took
went
it to
back and
Wyoming
go back
and
redo
bought,
it.
yeah,
I
make
mean,
him redo it. So that's Kanye's
And I probably-
production. What do you mean?
The prettier version probably is the first version.
I don't
Kanye
think
made
Pusha
more
would have let it.
radio
I
from
don't think Pusha would have let it push if it was more gritty.
Oh, what you gonna tell me?
But he told him that
I am
when
the boss.
he said he had everything set, and when he went out there and he heard these beats Kanye was giving them, it was like, yeah, that's it.
You know,
That's it.
He went out there, Kanye said,
But, okay.
over, and he just said, okay.
Do you think that it doesn't have the same because your opinion on him has changed?
No.
His opinion always been the same, remember?
I think he's always been the same about him. He was this college dropout, I thought he was nuts, but I still like him.
You know, I was a diehard Kanye every day until that. But anywho, I could tell the difference from Nas. And those are the two albums I heard. Y'all say he dropped 5. I don't know who they are. I'm not a Tiana Taylor fan. So I'm not, hell no. I'm not listening to it. So, but I put Nas on and I was like, this sound like, the thing about it is that he sound like the same Nas to me versus, yo, let me boost you up with Kanye because you got Kanye now. Yeah, Kanye's a fucking J. It hurt my soul when he did what he did. So I'm like, he made Nas. He kept Nas the way we all know Nas be boring.
Boring. And I heard that. I heard people say that.
Nas is boring.
Nas is not in your car.
Listen. You know what? I'm okay. Let's just clarify something. Sometimes when we so politically involved and so in, we look as boring to people.
And maybe that's what it is.
Because
you know what I'm saying?
Nas is woke.
Nas is very woke until he dated Nicki.
J. Cole is woke, so they get woke music, and people find that boring.
But Nas is boring. J. Cole not boring to me.
I heard J. Cole albums put people to sleep. I've heard people say that.
Not me.
Yeah.
I love me some J. Cole, but I would pick J. Cole album over Nas. I grew up like this with Nas. I can count on one hand, maybe 3 fingers, how many songs of Nas I can give you. No, I'm not. Just because my ear don't match yours, that don't mean I'm crazy.
Why did song you give us about Jay?
3 songs up. It's because that Nas and Jay-Z beef.
Y'all still want Nas and Jay-Z, but they're not even beefing. They love each other.
Nah, he dropped the album right after Nas dropped
it. So what? So what? You know who dropped that same beat? So it's not petty when everybody else dropped the same day?
Not only did he drop the same time Jay dropped, not only did he drop the same time Nas dropped, for some strange reason we couldn't find Nas on Spotify for like damn near half a day. But yet, when Bay and Jay dropped, you can find that joint instantly. It was there.
So I don't blame that on Jay.
You don't think Jay got that kind of pull?
No, he wearing more tight.
So it's not. I'm about to say it's Nas on title.
You don't think he got that kind of pull?
That's how I heard Nas on title. I don't have no other music.
Nas was on title later in the afternoon.
No, he was not. Because when Nas came out, I pulled Nas up on my title. I pulled Nas up on my title, but I was so busy. I pulled him up on my title.
The morning he came
out.
out.
Actually, I did hear.
I pulled him up on my title.
The morning he came out.
I don't know about the morning.
Yes.
Nobody pulled him up.
You know why? Mind you, I didn't know that it was dropping. Title lets you know when shit dropped. So I pulled it up on my title to get rid of the notification. I said, you know what? on my trip, that's when I didn't hear, and you know what's funny? I didn't even hear Jay-Z, the Carters, Jay-Z and Bay until my trip. That's surprising. I didn't listen to Jim Jones. That's my top 5. You out your mind.
Not Jim Jones.
The Carters was good.
Tough.
That shit was nice.
It was tough.
It was nice.
Not tough.
And I'm not even.
I listened to it more than I listened to Nas, and I listened to Nas like 3 times. But I listened to Jay-Z and Auntie liked Bay and Jay-Z album, and we was listening. I heard Jim Jones. I heard Freeway. Freeway is a little bit better than Nas to me.
Nah. Oh no.
Yeah.
It's 2 different types.
And I liked all of the albums. I'm giving my ranking. This is my ranking.
You're right.
It's my shit.
Your ranking.
You're right.
And Freeway album over Nas is what I chose.
Is this your hip hop?
No, it's not my hip
It's
hop.
not even your hip hop.
No.
Right.
No. Now while I was gone on my trip, you know what's funny? What I hated? I thought I was ready to get a whole album that'd take me at least to the middle of the turnpike, like back in the day.
No.
Sure. By the time I got, no, it didn't give me that far. By the time I got to the middle of the turnpike, yo, I was 4 hours in. Because all I'm sure, at least Beyonce and then what they gave you, 10?
I think so.
Freeway.
Ryan,
That's crazy.
The Book of Ryan. Can we
Was
talk about the Book of
fire.
Ryan?
What's the
Everybody
Book of Ryan?
loves the Book of
was
Ryan.
5'9".
Oh, yeah.
But I don't.
That's his mask.
I thought it was
Fire.
better.
That's his mask.
And him and Premier about to do another joint together.
For me,
FYI, just to rewind a little bit, Kanye's 5 albums was Tiana, Nas, Kid Cudi.
I haven't heard it.
I heard Kid Cudi was good.
But it's a joint album because their group is called Kids See Ghosts.
Okay.
So it's Kid Cudi and Kanye together, and then Pusha T's.
Okay.
Yeah.
I heard it was good though. Because you know, people want to say Kid Cudi because he's a familiar name.
But see, that's the thing though. That's another individual with a mental illness.
Kid Cudi?
Mm-hmm.
I don't follow Kid
They
Cudi.
attract each other.
Huh?
They attract each other.
Most of them artists got mental illnesses.
Yeah.
But you know, it's a fact that 95% of the world have a mental illness, but it's how we control it and move around with it.
95%.
Yep.
But
My homeboy gave me the stat when we was in the meeting. I didn't fact check it, so
most of your
Queen
most
Sheba.
brilliant artists have a severe mental illness.
so you trying to say because my brilliancy, I'm going to switch?
Hell
What's that? Demi Lovato or whatever her name is. She got that mental illness.
No, she got drug addiction.
no, she has a mental illness. She has a mental illness that she self-medicated. Most of your individuals that are successful like that,
You know, and I didn't mean to sound crazy or throwing shade to her the other day, but I was like, yo, why are we still talking about her? Like, it's mad people going through this shit in real life that no one even want to talk about or oversee. Just because she's famous or whatever. But where's these little black kids that's still missing in DC?
But this is my whole argument too. If you want to touch that, let's go back even further because you talk about the drug history period. It wasn't an issue until Becky and Jonathan had a problem.
Now it's
When it was Tyrone and Keisha, you was locking them up. And that has been my whole argument since I've been in the drug field. That has been my argument forever. So now you want to put out $5 million, $6 million for opiate addiction programs, and stop and sue medical agencies and pill pharmacies because they're supplying these people with opiates.
Let me tell you what happened.
This shit over here because I watched those.
Let me tell you what happened because my mother and I had when I went to go pick up the magazine, shout out to State versus magazine. In March, we was on our way to New York. And, I was like, Mom, you know what? After this opioid epidemic, let all of them fall out. She was like, true. It shocked me. I was like, what? I'm driving like, what? I thought she was going to get with me, right? She was like, because when I was little in New York, you can walk over top of a dope fiend. You walk over top of a crackhead. And them cocksuckers didn't give a F about nothing. So now all of a sudden, you know how it started? The former mayor of Tennessee, little slut, she had a whole affair with her bodyguard. Took money she changed his pay stubs to get more money and all that. Tennessee, the mayor, Snow Bunny Broad. In Tennessee, got popped. But the year before she got popped, her son OD'd off of opioids. That's when it started. That was like 2 years ago. That's when they went full in. It touched home. So now they want to put all these programs into place and do all that. Fuck all of them, that's how I feel.
It's an epidemic now.
It's an epidemic. And that's why
But
I
that's what
said,
I'm saying, because it's on their doorstep, regardless of the fact that it's been going on forever. And that's where all of the laws came from on individuals with drug charges, the amount that you can be caught with, whether you are charged as a user or deliverer, all of that came from our dope fiends. And I say it like that. And then once again, you going into the history of people self-medicating themselves, individuals that were in war, and this is what they did to get over what they saw over there. I mean, there's all types of history and math into this stuff. But again, because it touched you, right.
No, all lives matter.
No, it doesn't.
but it's never been about all lives matter. And what drives me crazy, and that's why I made the post that I made. Yo, why are we still talking about Demi ass? I got 1,000 niggas right now in the hood we could go holler at about the same thing. Are y'all gonna show him or her the same type of love? What's up with these 20 black girls that's still missing in DC from a year ago? What's up with these kids that's not with their parents that y'all done separated and y'all human trafficking?
I think I'm
y'all stealing organs.
Life is desensitized me because I've lived in the house.
The water's still bad.
All this shit done desensitized me.
Who had overdosed and they got to went to work the next day.
Yo,
what's the problem?
My dude. Yo, I used to have feelings. But yo, now I'm like, yo, F all of these motherfuckers. Yo,
I'm not saying I know that, but I'm just saying, okay, you overdosed.
Okay, get it up. Let's move it.
Let's roll up.
Yes. And I'm not that insensitive to the subject. I guess because I work in the medical,
and I be around all. I sold drugs for Christ's sake. I sold millions of dollars worth of drugs, and I watched. I sold drugs out of crack houses. No, I'm serious. I sold drugs out of crack houses, and I watched these people get high in front of me, fall out in front of me. Damn near die in front of me. You know what I mean? People out of book the life, and that shit didn't do like I actually helped so many come back to life. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody die under my crack.
I helped them come back to life.
Yo, it's going to be one a week that's going to do more than what they're supposed to do. Period. So then you find yourself being Dr. Seuss. Wow. But we had to give a disclaimer over 15 years ago. You know we live on YouTube.
I work in a dental office in Brooklyn, Maryland.
Mm-hmm.
So that's drug central. Right? Yeah. So I think because I hear so many stories about my patients tell me, you know, they'll actually tell me like no narcotics. When you hear somebody say no narcotics, you know they already have it. Absolutely. Drug abuse. And they'll sit there and tell me their story. And you gotta be sick, or your mind has not to be right to live like how these people have lived. I've heard women who say like they went like months without washing their pussy. They having sex with multiple men for drugs. Mm-hmm. They live like animals. They live on streets. Mm-hmm. They live in abandoned houses with rats crawling on them. They gotta pull their socks over their jeans so they won't get bit. Mm-hmm. They not, you know, their parents coming to look for them, and they rather stay in this abandoned house and get high than go home. Right. You gotta be mentally sick. So when I start seeing that, even though I had drugs,
you just think it's the drug.
The drug messes with your mind. It messes with your mind. But the fact that they're using the drugs, period, they already had something they was trying to hush. They already had something they couldn't deal with. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So even though I had that in my family, like I think everybody has an addict in their family. That person was always away from me, so it wasn't. You know, I would always walk past a junkie or look at somebody leaning and laugh and thought it was funny. But when I actually sat with patients I care about and heard stories, I empathize with them. I feel sad and I feel sorry for them because I thank God every day that I have a sane mind. Because having a non-sane mind, I can't imagine, you know, living. These people are living, but they're not really living.
A lot of times, too, and that's just, first of all, that's my field, period. Right. That's my field. So I have to ask the questions. I have to get into their history. I have to get into why. And if there is no mental, it's the fact that they got caught up and didn't know how to get out. You know what I'm saying? Right. And I was a lot of times too, you have some that are forced. I have one young lady that to this day, I swear, if I see her in the street, it just upsets me because she was clean, sober the whole time we had her incarcerated. 7 years.
And they go back.
The minute she got out, she was no good. But that is because her mom started the trend. And her mom sold her for drugs, and she didn't know.
And it's a lot of that going on.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's not even that they have something that was. They weren't born that way. There wasn't something in them. It was the way that they were taught, or the way that they weren't taught.
Right.
The lack of someone being there to kind of show them the different direction. Because everybody has a story. Everybody has been through something. But if you don't have that balance or that education or that connection with someone to show you the right way, or to show you that there are other ways to deal with what you have to deal with, you're going to use whatever somebody brings up to you to use.
Well, damn it, we done had the Hip Hop Psychosis Anonymous hotline. You want to call in?
You call in.
570-763 WMS.
Call in.
Talk to the dental assistant and talk to, who are you?
We were sidetracked a little bit. We were sidetracked.
I mean, but you know what? On some real type time, though,
probably was needed.
It's all intersexual. You know what I'm saying?
You said sex?
No. Sex. Y'all know I got a list. Come on, man.
Oh, man, you use a shot line. Pick something else. Now you use a shot line.
Okay, I have a speech impediment.
Oh, since when? Because you cussed me out pretty clear every chance you get.
I had a speech impediment. It took me years.
That's that Kanye song.
Right.
When he came out, that Charlamagne said, "What the fuck is happening?" Why they using that shit on MTV?
Moving on though.
We about to take a break. We about to pay some bills. We've been talking for 50 minutes, and my mouth was dry. Psych. Imagine that. My mouth never dropped. Boo. Keep it alive. We coming up with Cardi B news. An update on Cardi B. Matter of fact, congratulations, Cardi. I love her. And Yasin Bey, aka Mos Def. He talking about 6ix9ine, and 6ix9ine is telling the story about how he got robbed. Everybody thought it was a fraudulent situation, but it actually happened. So keep it out. That's the Sypher, baby. You know what to do. No, he got a whole police report. He really did jump off the car. It really happened.
It really happened.
That was a good.
There's only one person. I don't
I don't know you like that.
And you was the one for making them chicken base.
I think it starts with a mental mind. Like I don't necessarily say everybody
requires money.
I think they
give me a tip.
Or they have the history, the gene. Like that's really the gene to be.
That's how I put you little girl. Oh, let me get a tissue. Go to the tissue.
And mental illness.
Oh, I'm taking this school to come on. Somebody want to leave it. I'm talking about that box behind your laptop.
Oh no, that ain't mine.
It's hot.
You hot?
It's hot.
I'm not high. And I'm surprised I'm not high.
Where's the AC? This is not even alcohol. This is juice.
Oh, maybe you just have a hot flash. You go to
I
the
don't
chain.
have hot flashes.
Are you going to the chain?
I'm not going through anything.
It's a little bag.
You and I got hot.
I'm hot. Yeah. I'm about to end this live and I'm gonna come back when we have more interactive topics. You always right. Yeah, I like me so.
It's because the numbers is not accurate. It's because you see low numbers, that don't mean people not watching. Because they don't have to log in. They don't have to tap it no more. If they scrolling up their timeline, all you gotta do is hit the mic button on it and then they can listen to you. It don't never be accurate. I felt that out a long time. Alright, so now we got Nubs. What's on Nubs album, y'all?
How you do that?
Cop Shop Kids. That's a joint right there.
I said the new album, clown.
That is the new album.
Oh, it is. It is. That sounds like some slick Rick shit.
It is. That's how they got. That's where we got it from.
Okay.
That's the same song.
So I can't give it to me.
Whatever was there, I gave it to you.
Nope. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, no, and Cop Shop the Kid ain't going.
Okay.
It's missing, girl.
Well, it's messy.
I like Adam and Eve. I'll say that. Blaine Torture. You owe you a song now. Excuse me,
Somebody's
sis.
Blaine Tasha.
I mean, you don't want to send it, Clara.
I just sent what I could get.
So I said I get a whole minute in the car.
For what?
That head looking like Charlie Brown, the Great Pumpkin.
What?
What you been doing? You ain't had no cover last time I seen you, Shot. What you been doing?
Oh, that's fine, my thing.
Oh. They gave you cheese. I want to see you on YouTube.
Right, yo. Like, that's like, oh my God. Like, this is all y'all live right now.
I tell you, bitch, we got to wait to put that doing on break when you on break.
It ain't what happened.
Why you just get started and restart? Stop and restart.
Well, mine's lagging anyway, so maybe ain't take that. Y'all ain't bring no food? No!
Listen.
Well, I'm for it was like 6 of them outside.
Like, when I turn like 50, it'll be like the guy on Boom got Uncle Ruckus. I'm the Ruckus. Don't trust them two niggas over there. Don't trust them two niggas. That nigga.
Oh, this don't work?
I'm sure it does.
It don't? Oh. Y'all ain't high. You just gonna freeze everybody out that ain't high? Y'all freezing?
Man, it is cool.
Oh, it's gonna be old.
Hey,
It's still good saying the short. Now the thing coming off in that bathroom.
They living in it?
I don't know what they doing. But they supposed to be getting cut out. They ain't moving there. Well, County, they were way longer and harder. I mean, longer and slower than Baltimore City.
They live there actually?
I hope not.
So why Baltimore County involved? Why do you
It's Baltimore County. They gotta go to the legal process.
don't somebody evict them? Do they live there? That's what I'm saying. Well, they the studio.
We all have visas.
That's a no.
What?
you know what's come home?
I like Apple.
That was thinking you know, see put dog ears or rabbit ears on there.
That's some snack there. I'm not saying you will, but. What's on?
Oh my God, they speak venomous on the board. Oh my Lord, the enemy is dead, I'm sure. Oh my God, they want the enemy because I'm pure. Oh my Lord, discipline for the win. I just go for it. Spend for these men, they all swore. Really far, learn, you can't.
One is this cognac? The one of cognac is actually one.
What? It's probably part of Pusha T.
Oh no.
Oh. Huh?
Where's that?
Why they trying to get him to wrestling now? I know a rally over there, like a Black Power rally. No, they
Hey, you know what
have on there.
She turned the fan on.
I don't think I feel all the way.
The air conditioner don't work. So give up that. Give it up.
What in here?
He don't put the air on for us.
What they got?
It's
Studio?
not for high.
What they got? Studio over there or something?
I think they just got the
With
equipment.
2 of them. That's all I got equipment. They don't do that. And play music.
That's it.
I'm about to pull up and like, yo, which one of y'all got MP3 ready to go right now? Let's see what happens.
We need to fill a spot on the station. Let me get one of y'all hottest songs right now.
I need somebody hot song right now. Email me. Let's see what happens.
No.
Right.
And you think I'm serious? When we come back from break,
Go ahead for EPK.
What we coming back then with?
Carly and Dr. Dre ice cream. Carly pulled out the floor because of the baby.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That she thought she'd be
I
ready.
heard her.
Uh-huh.
Because she thought she was going to be able to do it.
Thought she'd be ready by then.
She was like, yeah, no, I'm not. I
When
ain't
the
going.
tour started, the baby would be 6 weeks. She thought she'd be ready. But people go to work in 6 weeks.
I know, but she gonna be on stage performing.
Jumping around.
He said it's a healthy for the baby.
She's not ready to leave the baby.
Right.
And she said she thought she could bring the baby on tour. But she
And they
can't.
told her it wasn't safe.
Ice, eat cornstarch on it.
Yeah. I haven't eaten the cornstarch because I'm going to start infusion.
I started my pills, but I said I
Like you eat it.
What the
With
fuck
a
is that
spoon.
food?
put it in.
Where they put the pig rind in.
Isn't it?
I get.
Isn't that
I
like,
don't swallow it because it starts. I spit it out.
right? Isn't that like the cinnamon challenge or something? Like
No.
you choke on
It
it.
tastes so
Yeah.
good.
It tastes so you. I
You crave
taste
it.
the
Your body
water.
craves it.
Yeah.
Crave cornstarch.
Because of your lack of iron.
Yeah.
I started on first.
Or like cigarettes. It's like it's for your body craving like cigarettes.
Yeah.
I lost like 30 pounds. I gained 20 pounds after I got off of it. I lost my alcohol, like vodka, whiskey, the alcohol itself has no carbs. It has no carbs. It's empty calories. It does slow down your fat burning, but it has no carbs. It's when you start mixing it with shit like cranberry juice and yeah.
That's why my gangster thing.
That's why I don't drink, period. You don't get hangovers?
Fuck no.
Nah,
Roll that stuff.
Right, bro.
Look, whatever it is.
right. Professionals of this shit.
So y'all passed the hangover.
Fast hangover shit.
Yo,
Like y'all can drink.
let's be cold.
So y'all can drink like 2 cups of this full of alcohol and wake up tomorrow and be fine. Like as if
As if I smoked a blunt.
As if you didn't drink it all.
As if I smoked a blunt. That was
I did that. Hold on. I might have some muscle cramps, but I ain't throwing up.
They ain't throwing up. No, we G's over
I
here.
grew up since 72.
Nigga wasn't even born in 77.
I ain't going to the summer of 76.
You were born in 77.
77.
I can't do it, you know. I can't.
I can't smoke.
The very last time I threw up alcohol, I drunk.
Last time I tried to do it was 20.
Chicken juice, that Blue Beach bottle. It was one of them.
If I throw up, it's because I'm making myself do it to clear my stomach out.
Right.
And that's what we just went around drinking.
But as far as the hangover, I ain't seen one of them shorties since they seen me. And this been years and years and years and years. I probably was younger than you. When I was first starting. I didn't start drinking till I was 21. At my house. No, we was at on 25th Street at the pool hall. Yeah, it fell on.
You fell on the concrete?
I thought it was that one. That story happened.
No. You got that? That was the same night I had to take Keith home. He was drunk, couldn't drive.
When I say,
That pool hall you can get out.
You right? That was Asia.
I'll tell you this on the next one.
Oh, man. We sitting here live. We in the Sypher. Make sure you tell somebody else to get the free app. Go to WMSKonlineradio.com. Click our web app. Download it. Get the player. Add it to your home screen. It's just that simple. Look, we in here reminiscing. Like it's a throwback because when Najee decided to.
You have to tell the whole
But
story.
Because I want to share something with y'all that are listening. if you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, you need to do that. Because during the breaks is when the most comedy happens, okay? And you get to see all of that, right? And raw. Okay,
Yeah.
all off air.
Which means to hear this story.
So to hear the story about
on
Nye, make sure that you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Definitely get
Yo, this fool now.
on YouTube.
They on
YouTube.
After the break.
This
I need to
fool,
hear the story.
this fool now. This fool,
I got to tell my own story.
you know now, big boy, right?
I got to tell my story.
So he decided to.
He wants to
He decided to test Asia.
I did.
You know, Asia heavy-handed
Actually,
hand.
I
She
tested
better
her
than
in
the
one.
white girl on the look right on
I
the dress.
tested her in one.
So he tested her. No, she won. He
No,
tested
I-
her, and she said, "Oh, you gonna call?" Basically, he was like, "Yo, you drink."
She done gave you like the beginning and the end.
All
Not even the middle of the story.
Well, you give us
So
the middle.
we're gonna get the hip hop in a moment. I'm gonna tell you
Right.
that story. So I called out our local friendly bartender. Told her her drink skills, drink mixing skills and shit. She decided she's gonna take me up on the challenge. So it was like 5 of us in the
But
bar.
can I intercept and tell you what I wish I could describe how his look was actually going on at the bar. And Asia's face when he challenged her and called her weak.
I called the week. So she lined up her shots. It was different shots of all
She
kinds
did one of these.
shits I ain't never heard of. She was coming up with shots after shots. So mind you, now, before they told you the story
And
of
we
how I
all
lost,
was drinking
Hold
the
on.
same shit.
by the end of the night, I was still the only one taking shit. Everybody else moved away from the bar. I said she would not beat me. I got home. First of all, I don't even know how I got home. They just say that. I do remember this. There was a, what do you call them shit when the cops pull people over?
The sirens.
There had to be like at least 8 of them shits going down York Road.
Oh, God.
I still don't know how I got past all of them. But I got home without getting pulled over, without getting locked up.
Those are the best nights. Those are the nights that challenge you to go back.
So therefore, I successfully won. I was home in the house. Now I get up
Now
to
you
go to
lost
the
when you
hold on.
fell
I
and
get
left
up to go to
your
the restroom.
everlasting impression on your
I
face.
get up to go to the bathroom. I realized my phone. I can't find my phone. So you know how people feel about their phone. I got to find my fucking phone. I said, "Oh, my phone must be outside in the car."
Right.
I go outside to get my phone. Get the phone out the car, not realizing that when I parked and got home, I threw up outside the car.
Yo, you.
So when I went outside to get my phone, not realizing that my shoes were still in the house,
Mm-hmm.
so I stepped in and threw up.
Okay.
Okay. So then get back in the house, get back inside. I gotta go to the bathroom yet again. Now I don't want to wake up the rest of the household because I'm in my drunken state. So I decide to go in the bathroom and don't turn on that damn light. I get in there, and of course my feet are slippery, and I slide across the floor.
Still waking everybody.
Hold on. Didn't wake anybody up yet. Hold up. So I caught my hand on the wall, and in my head, I felt like I just tapped my head on the wall. It's all good. I take my ass in the room, go to sleep. Wake up the next day to go to work like the professional that I am. When I get to work, I'm still, in the days, but I'm cool.
You'll stop in a day.
So I get up to go to the bathroom, and I have to look
Yo,
into the
got
mirror.
some concussion.
Oh, this shit is fucked up. Open, cut open, bleeding, everything. But I'm like,
Hey, yo, gotta take that.
I probably did. I didn't even realize it.
You didn't take a shower. Let's.
How do you
not wash your face?
I'm telling you, I took a shower.
You didn't wash your face?
I don't know what I did.
It didn't hurt.
No, it didn't hurt.
You still hungover.
I don't think you're understanding. Josh, I had some with alcohol. I couldn't feel a damn thing until Tuesday.
I mean, when you drink alcohol, your blood is thin, so.
Until Tuesday.
Your brother's thin, but your mouth is gone.
No, you just saying, but it
You
was
ain't
still
focused.
bleeding.
Nah.
Like, even though I washed my face and everything, it was still bleeding. Like,
Yeah.
and somebody at work came in
So,
like, you
so
okay?
now hit us. Y'all don't remember this in the chat?
I took the
I don't
picture.
remember this.
And
It was in the chat. He
phone.
took a
I took
picture
a
and
picture.
put it in the chat, and we all laughed at him.
How long ago was this?
It was like 4 years ago.
But that ball.
However, I kept the picture
Yo,
because A,
you go down that motherfucker, you just be
I
prepared,
would
son.
never ever get that drunk again. I kept the picture on my old phone before this.
Yo, that's when I started
Not
dying on the drinks.
Yep.
That's when he started
That's
because
what
that
my
was the
way to
night
go.
when he challenged Asia. And because she a woman, he called her weak, and she got his ass. So I think Asia won. You got home, but Asia won because you got a scar.
Everything on the side now.
However, the scar,
the
scar may be sexier. So, I still won.
I feel like now what? You made it home.
He didn't win. He got a scar on his face.
You made it home.
It was because of Asia that scar is right there.
He didn't throw up.
He did throw up.
At home.
At home, but he made it home.
It don't matter. He threw up and he got a scar. Asia won.
Right.
Asia walked away. Asia walked away with 10 money.
Asia
Asia walked away with 10 money and pussy at the end of the night.
He threw up.
He threw up.
Anyway,
And actually, I only spent $10 on
this is Sypher behind the scenes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Nonetheless, A, don't drink and drive kids. It's not good for you.
Right.
B, know your limit.
Yes.
C, don't insult the bartender.
D, get to it up.
She gonna give you juice and you drinking. I don't think she gave me any, like, how you splash the shit with the thing. I don't think she gave me any splash. She gave me everything that they had behind that fucking bar, she found a way to put in some small ass cup.
No liquor.
She did
No splash.
Bill tapped down, keep tapped down. I was like, oh shit, I'm taking it.
And
What?
Keith,
Let's go.
I found Keith in the car. Because Keith came
I
on missing.
remember that night. He's lightweight anyway.
Yeah, no. Keith came on missing to the point. Keith didn't even know where he was at. And so we all looking for Keith. I'm like,
For the APB
what
hour.
is Keith? So I go outside.
Missing person.
Keith in the car
Mm-hmm.
with the door unlocked, money in his lap, his phone in his hand on 20 motherfucking feet, 5th Street. I said, yo, you trying to die tonight. So I got him out the car. I had sent somebody in and get my keys, and I always got the trucks and on big rims. I said, okay, well, at least it's sitting up high. I can throw Keith in there and he can go sleep. So I threw him in the back seat all by myself. I pulled Keith out the car, locked it, what? And put him in the car by myself in the back of the car. I took Keith home to my house. He's on the couch. Keith wake up, comes in my room and wake me up at 6 o'clock. I gotta go to church.
He don't miss church. That's one thing about my boy. He don't miss church. He be drunk as hell. He don't miss no church.
I said, yo, with one eye. You trying to go to church? He said, I just need to get to my car because I gotta go to church. So while we go, I get up. I said, fuck, mind you, is with the slave. I go take him back down 25th Street to get his car. To take him, going up Lock Raven. Keep going up. Everywhere. All out the car, all in my truck. I'm like, yo, I didn't sign up for this, yo. Like, he opening my door, every red light. I'm like, oh my God. He was in church that day sick. He couldn't go to work the next day.
All right, moving on. That was great. My followers want to listen to it.
Oh.
Your
father was only looking at you.
I had one.
Right now.
It's one. It's one. Listen.
Your follower.
Cardi B pulls out of the Bruno Mars 24K Magic Tour. Cardi B.
We're going to wait.
I think it's one, but at the end of the day, I understand. And so does Bruno. Cardi B has decided to pull out of Bruno Mars 24K Magic Tour. The new mother announced her decision via social media yesterday, revealing that the birth of her daughter altered her plans. As of today, I've decided I won't be joining Bruno on this tour this fall, she wrote. I thought that after giving birth to my daughter, that 6 weeks would be enough time for me to recover mentally and physically. I also thought that I'll be able to bring her with me on tour, but I think I underestimated this whole mommy thing. She also said, thank you for understanding, and Bruno, thank you for understanding. Mars expressed his support for Cardi and her decision in a Twitter post. Most important thing is you and your family's health. I know the fans will understand. You are absolutely doing the right thing. I also know we'll share the stage when the time is right. We love you, Cardi, and we will play Bodak Yellow every night in your honor. Please give your baby girl a hug for me and a hug on behalf of everyone on the 24K Magic Tour. Love, Bruno. That's why he's so good. I know his sex is awesome. Anyway, fresh off his Grammy Awards performance with Cardi, he announced he'd be touring with the Bronx Spitter. This is an update when they first announced it on 24K Magic. Everybody went crazy. Matter of fact, this is before her album dropped.
All right, so, Cardi, your mom. Nobody wants to leave their baby at 6 weeks. Nobody. Not me working in a dental office. I'm sure you work in the world. Cardi work in the world. Nobody wants to leave their baby at 6 weeks. Now harder than I did. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have the freedom. But you had to bite the apple while it's hot. I didn't think the album was all that, but apparently everybody's going crazy over it. You done had a baby. Like, you got to jump on this while it's hot because I don't think it's no more coming.
I said that when I found out she was pregnant. I said, while I think it's dope, I don't think this is the right time because she's spinning real heavy. Right. And I saw this coming. I said, this baby is about to slow up the process.
So when she ready, that album will be dead. Like, nobody gonna be still bumping them songs.
But she in the studio.
That's fine, you in the studio. But your album that everybody was bumping, that's hot, your breakthrough album that everybody, it's gonna be dead by then. You need to make money off the tour because let's be clear, that's where the artists make their money from. Tours and sponsorships.
So
I mean, that's
the baby thing, the whole Offset thing, I think really has a good, I guess what you call expectancy for you to stay around for a long period of time.
A lot of people don't. Cardi, that's so rare and so real is that she's real. And that she's true to self and she has not changed for anyone. Her personality is fucking amazing. Her fan base is strong. I support her and when you go on her post, you will see a million other motherfuckers say, yo, take your time, we here when you're ready.
I think she got fan support.
So I don't think she's gonna die down. While I thought that when she announced her pregnancy, I'm like, yo, I want to see you win. Goddamn, I don't want to see you doing it 1 year like my boy Designer and then go away from me. I want to see you win. So when she popped up pregnant, I was like, Jesus, no, but this baby gonna slow down, and then boom,
we finally got the world to kind of calm down in this other world. And now she's gone. So now what?
She really ain't gone though.
She's gone for the moment.
She gone from her own stuff. She's on everybody else's stuff. She's doing a Lil Wayne right now.
Yeah, and that's what
she's doing a Lil Wayne right now.
That's where I'm at with it. Is I think that she has monopolized her opportunity in the game. She's made the right connections.
She had that clear path.
Right. She's made the right connections in the right spaces. So yeah, she may not be able to tour. We know that's where a majority of your bank come from. But while I'm sitting home holding the baby on my boob, I'm doing features. I'm featured on this album. I'm featured on that album.
Features be as big as this song she got with Brooklyn.
But see, that's my.
But that Yellow bigger than the song she did with Brooklyn.
But features is cool, but you're not making your money.
You're not making your money, but
she's
already
done
that.
You making money.
Still not making that much money.
No,
that's
but
all the cents and 30 cents dollars that going here, there, everywhere.
But
you make it. Artists will tell you the reason why they go independent and she's not independent is because all your money coming here. You know what I'm saying? She signed. She
would have landed.
Right. So them features, they getting a buck with that.
We're talking about her relevancy. That's what we were talking about, right?
She's not gonna be relevant.
No.
I think that she will. I think that she will maintain it.
I think she will. Because on social media popping.
Nobody bumping that album like that.
I
bumping it?
It's
based on
you bumping it?
Absolutely.
Look, how often do I know?
I never bumped it. You bumping it?
I'm bumping her.
You bumping it more than us?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no.
I listen to that album.
I listened to that album one time, but it's not on rotation every day in my car.
But
I didn't say it was on rotation every day.
That's how I'm bumping it. Like it's still bumping.
I listen to it every now and then. But you know what I did? You know what I did in Tidal? Is that Tidal has a situation like say whatever releases. It's like a mixtape on Tidal. It just play all the latest stuff.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Drake, you got to turn it on.
Yeah.
Drake then came on his whole album, but I skipped over Drake. I'm not about to listen to you singing that. I can't do it. I don't know how no grown ass man do it. Like it's too much for me. But
we're gonna talk about that. That's why I can't.
Drake not even on the lineup.
No, we're gonna talk about how he not gonna be on the lineup if Pusha T is.
Pusha T was on the lineup.
I thought Pusha T was on the lineup on the flyer.
No, that was we were just saying that
we
these
gonna
are all
talk
the
about.
things not for tonight. It was just
You want to talk about how you got his ass whooped? That's what you want to talk about.
Yeah, we want to talk about all that. Like how can we not come back?
Oh god, we still waiting.
He lost the
Drake
battle.
didn't come back and he took an L with Pusha, but he didn't take an L. Period. We gonna talk about that. We gonna talk about that. Finish. Who was talking?
Go ahead, Tasha. Before I get into
That's
the
why
next.
I came in.
I don't even
Her
know
life
what
ain't
the
right.
hell you talking about.
She gonna talk
About
about
Cardi B, I just think that she's going to maintain her relevancy. I think that she's going to keep herself relevant. She's going to pop up in places that she ain't got no business being. And then when it's time for her to represent herself,
I think she's gonna be fine.
She will.
Yo, Shorty got like 10 songs on the Billboard.
She got one album in her. Cardi ain't going away.
I don't
Let's be
think
real. Like,
so.
I'm happy for her.
My
She
thing
got one album.
is, the people that said that she wasn't going to be shit anyway is eating them words now.
She got connected with the right
I'm
people.
just
It
saying.
don't matter,
It
but she
don't-
have Drake got connected with the right person.
No. We not gonna pay. We definitely not gonna be. We not gonna pay Cardi.
Yeah.
I think so.
Drake got connected with the right person. Everybody, look, I just got connected with the right person.
So with you saying that she got the right connection, she did blah blah blah. With that being said, nobody expected her to be there. Shouldn't you take advantage of every fucking opportunity?
But this is what I'm saying is like, okay, from my standpoint, it's like, oh, well, everything that we talk about what we want to do and how things should be handled for women in the industry, she can't do that because, oh, you need to strike while the iron's hot. Girl, you good. Do that.
This is why Serena Williams. This is why Serena Williams said what Serena Williams said with her having the baby, because everybody was like, "Oh, she washed up. She the GOAT now. She washed up. She had a baby. She ain't gonna come back and do." She had 2 tournaments. The first one she had to pull out of, and then the second one she lost in the finals. And then everybody was like, "Oh, because she had a baby, she can't do this, that, and the third." So, but when she was pregnant, see, I'm a diehard Serena Williams fan. I know everything. So when she was pregnant, people said the same thing that they said about Cardi.
You're not gonna compare Serena to Cardi.
You can because
I'm not.
You
Sis,
cannot.
you're missing the point. You're missing the point. You're missing the point.
Now she done. How many? You a diehard Serena fan.
You are missing
You a
the
diehard
point.
Serena fan.
You are missing the point.
How many tournaments?
Your Cardi haters show. You're missing the
How many
point.
tournaments?
You're missing the point. Go ahead, Tony.
But her pregnancy didn't come in the height of her
Ain't
career.
nobody said that, Sean.
That's what I'm saying.
Sean, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, go ahead, Tom.
She's comparing the whole movement as far as women, professional women are concerned. It's always been the argument that, oh, you can't have a life and a career.
You can't.
But
That's what we're saying.
You can, but Cardi had her pregnancy in the beginning of her
We're
not
career.
saying
Don't
that.
compare her to Serena, who had
I'm
her
going to
pregnancy
compare her to who I
7
want to.
years later.
We're talking about women in the game who
It
get
don't
pregnant
matter.
and
It
people
don't
say
matter.
that they
It
can't
don't
do it
You
afterwards.
strike
based
the
on
top
what
with
you're saying about Serena, let me ask you this question, and it's kind of trickles back to Cardi, and why we say she should still do dance or do what she needs to do. Do you think if Serena did not have this child, would she have won this damn last tournament?
I don't know.
Well,
What I'm saying.
I think that she would have, because the stamina in the situation would be different. As a woman that hasn't had kids, I understand the changes that women go through.
Right, but Serena got an athlete body. They bounce back.
with Serena,
Your athlete body don't have nothing to do with your mental.
Everything.
correct.
That's like an athlete having an ACL tear and you don't come back like you're supposed to. That's like Derrick Rose, NBA, and Griffin,
No,
RG3, same thing, and they both could not make it.
That's not what I'm saying.
What I'm saying is, go
That
ahead.
same
now.
focus and drive technically may not be the same. I'm not saying she's still not a good athlete. I'm not saying she didn't get out there and bust her ass. I ain't saying she didn't get out there and prove people wrong and say she couldn't come back and still play. However, her now being a mom is a different than her not being a mom.
Right, and the key you just said, come back. Serena done proved herself.
That don't have nothing to do with it. Y'all missing the point. Yo, we're not even talking about longevity. We're not talking about longevity, child. We're not talking about longevity, child. We are not talking about longevity.
Should be doing the damn tour now.
That's what I'm saying. Because
But
Cardi is doing her career.
We already established that.
But don't
We
forget
already. I will because I'm comparing pregnancies, not situation. But I tell you that people don't look at us women the same after we get pregnant, regardless of what part we are in our careers. That's what I'm comparing it to. You're missing the point.
I'm not
And actually, that goes.
You're missing the point.
That goes to the topic.
You're missing the point.
If you would calm down.
You missed though. You need to calm down because your cardiac is showing. I'm comparing pregnancies. I'm not comparing careers. I'm comparing pregnancies because they all have babies.
So you still talking
So what you're saying is nobody. You said people look at women differently because of their pregnancy, which means
Absolutely.
she should do the damn job because she's not going to get looked at the same afterwards. Beyonce
but
don't
she
even get
for
looked
her
at the
doing
same
that
after
for.
children.
She
And Beyonce's the
herself
queen
just said in
of
the
R&B.
beginning of the show
I am
that
for her
when she
doing
got
it for.
pregnant, she was like, "Oh damn!"
And that's
why would
exactly
you
what
get
I said.
pregnant? So you are
And I
a hypocrite.
said
You are a
people
hypocrite.
compare. I'm not a hypocrite.
Yes, you are.
I said
You
when
condemn
the
Hardy.
people
You
look
condemn
at.
Hardy.
I said when people you go on people social
People
media.
being you.
When Serena, I didn't go on social media
don't matter.
and tell her
But
that
you
she
look
job.
You feel the same.
People told Serena Williams that she could never do her job again because now she got her pregnant. So in other words, she's damaged goods. People told Cardi the same thing. I forget the WNBA player that just had twins last year. They told her the same thing. Shorty out here, player of the week this week, player of the week, player of the month this month, this, that, and the third. So when Serena went to Wilmington and she lost, she said, I did this for all women who are in their career, they have a baby and they bounce back. What was she, a congresswoman or a senator? She was the first woman that was able to bring her baby to the floor, the House floor in D.C. It just happened a couple months ago because they told her she couldn't come back because she had a baby. But she couldn't leave her baby home. So she brought her baby with her to the fucking Congress floor. And the baby got all kind of praise, this, that, and third. I'm comparing pregnancies. I never said that I wasn't. I said that this ain't the time because she's going. I never said that Cardi wouldn't bounce back from doing what she's doing. Tasha and I just sat here and said that Cardi is going to bounce. I believe she's going to bounce back because of her support and because of her father. I think
what
she
I'm
will.
saying is the reason why I said it's a bad comparison is because I feel like Cardi should go on tour, but I also feel like touring is hard, especially if you're dancing on stage. Cardi has been pregnant for 9 months. Her body is out of shape. Comparing her to Serena, who is an athlete, who has an athlete body, who can bounce back. You brought up the ACL thing. You can't compare ACL tear in an athlete to an ACL tear in me. He will bounce back way before I do because my ass haven't never hit.
It took Derrick Rose
let
5
me
years
talk.
to get his shit
Y'all the
together.
whole speech. Let me just talk what
It
I gotta
took him
say.
5 years to get his shit
So
together.
what I'm saying is, I believe Serena can bounce back because Serena has an athlete body. She's used to being in pain, tearing this, breaking that, doing this, and coming back. A baby is hard. A baby is harder for when somebody had a C-section. My girlfriend had a C-section. She told me she was down for 2 weeks. After I pushed my baby out, I was up and gone. I felt normal the next day. Normal. So, yes, a baby does have a toll on you. But can I go bounce on tour and dance on stage and have the stamina that I had 9 months ago when I was working out versus now? No. But for as Serena, I feel like she can. She can play tennis. She can get back because her body is conditioned to pain.
Serena
Her body
didn't bounce back, though. Serena missed
played, but she lost.
She missed 3 tournaments while she waited. She waited though.
But she played.
She waited.
But she still went
Serena's
back.
daughter was 10 months
I just don't
pregnant
feel like
before she went back out there and got on that court. She didn't go right away.
It was relevancy, right? We weren't talking about her.
No, I said no. What I said was you can't compare Serena to Cardi, and she said she can. That was my point. It wasn't relevancy. It was my point because I said that you can't compare the two with each other.
I absolutely can.
So can you
Because Serena also did the same thing and said it was a tournament that came up after her baby, and Serena said she will not be doing the tournament
But
due
Serena
to the
proved
birth
herself.
of her baby.
Serena proved
It
herself.
doesn't matter.
It's not
The broad didn't go out there and play.
Cardi
Her
did
daughter
not
was 10 months pregnant before she went back out.
Anything like that?
She went back.
Cardi or
Serena refused to play until Wimbledon. No, the tournament before women.
Right, but I'm saying that anybody.
So what I'm saying is her daughter was 10 months old before she went out there.
Right,
she didn't go out there in 6 months.
But what I'm saying
she refused
Beyonce
to.
got pregnant.
She probably timed herself.
But Beyonce was performing while pregnant.
Right.
So was Cardi.
Yeah, Cardi was too.
But if she ever
Serena didn't perform. Serena didn't play tennis while she was pregnant.
She properly timed herself. When she came back out, everything, the babies were how many months old? Blue was how many months old before she even came back out? You know what I'm saying? And she timed it because while she was home nursing and bonding, she was also making an album. So then what dropped? The album dropped, and then she was on tour within enough span for Blue to be traveling with her. It was all about her timing. I think for Cardi, because she's new to the whole situation, it just all happened. And it is what it is.
This is the point we've been making. As you just
but I'm
saying,
but the whole initial question was her relevancy. It's her relevancy. And I don't feel like it's going to hurt.
So Beyonce's status was she was so relevant she can get pregnant, take time off, and come back and be okay.
And
what we're saying is that it's not Cardi following and support. And her fans support her so much. And after being in New York this weekend and talking to the industry, I now realize how strong Cardi got.
I mean, in New York, her fan base is strong in New York.
No, I'm talking about the people I was talking to, not even from New York. Just because I was in New York, don't think that's who the fuck I was talking to. I'm dealing with LA cats, people from Canada. I'm with a whole run. I said, when I was in New York, I was talking to the industry.
It's a difference. Be the same 6 months.
What I'm saying is, her support system is so strong. I don't think Cardi gonna diminish. She not going to.
I was just telling her, I feel like
people wanted that for Young and May.
I feel like
she not as strong as she was when she came out with that song.
Like I said, I feel like it's all.
I said she only had one head.
Exactly. She only had one head. And I was,
but she still fire though. Like all of her stuff is still. And I was supporting Young and May before she even came out with Ooh. Right, but that's what I'm saying. But it's about when you get where you get and what you have and who you're connected with. And I just feel like she built what she had. You know what I'm saying? And she used the connections that she had, and she made the decisions that she did. Did she get pregnant? Yeah, shit happens. You know what I'm saying? And it's just going to keep going on. But I feel as though if she continues to do features, she continues to run the jokes on Twitter, run the jokes on Instagram, continue to keep people involved, then she's going to continue to be relevant. And she's heavy on her social media. Ain't nobody want to know.
So this kind of segues into our topic. You want to start that?
Yeah, sure.
Are we on that?
Absolutely. Well, let me give the Billboard joint. But I wanted to talk about Dr. Dre and Ice Cube over that Suge Knight shit. Because you know Suge Knight's mother died a couple months ago. And they refused to let him go to the funeral. They refused to let him even talk to anybody. Like, he's dying of a slow death. Yo, blind in one eye. He deaf in one ear. He got a tumor in the brain. Like, yeah, this what he get. Life is catching up. It's called karma. But you know he tried to blame, the family also tried to blame because it was on the set of the NWA movie. Dr. Dre and Ice Cube have been cleared of any wrongdoing during the Suge Knight's hit and run case. According to the Hollywood Reporter, a California appeals court rejected a bid to reopen a wrongful death lawsuit filed by Terry Carter's family on Wednesday. Carter was killed in 2015 during the production of the NWA biopic Straight Outta Compton. Carter's family was seeking damages from Universal, Dre, and Cube over his death. The civil lawsuit claimed the film's production team and the two NWA legends were responsible for allowing the former Death Row CEO to step foot on the movie set, knowing about the contentious past. The filmmakers had hired Cleavon Sloan as security, and when Knight and when Knight showed up to the set, Sloan confronted him and told him he had to leave. After he left, Knight arranged a meeting at Tam's Burgers, a nearby fast food restaurant. Carter was in the parking lot when Knight peeled off and struck Carter with the vehicle, and Carter later died of his injuries. So he's saying that it was because of Cube and Dre that they saying that he was the reason. They probably didn't even invite Suge Knight out there, motherfucker. He just probably wanted to come because it was an NWA movie.
Yeah,
he was a part of the movement.
I'm gonna be a part of it one way or the other.
Right.
Y'all gonna invite me on the bum rush my way in,
And
because
he-
that's the way I live life.
And had he not went there, he may not be where he is.
Right.
Right.
Because you want to be all up in the videos.
Right.
All over the movie set.
All up on the movie.
Billboard Top 20
Singing,
streaming.
dancing.
Billboard Top 20 streaming songs. Coming number 20, XXX Changes. Number 19, Big Bang. He's a new feature. YG, featuring 2 Chainz, Big Sean. I heard this earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't I put it in the chat? Told you to send it to me then. That song kind of hit.
I don't know.
8 Shit, The Callers, number 18. Plug Walk, Rich Kid, The Rich Kid, number 17. Did y'all? I don't know her name. I gotta go in there. She under Tiny and T.I. She got the Rich Kid beats. Apparently, Rich Kid does beats. Shorty a female and Shorty is popping. She in Atlanta. I'm gonna get her name real quick. She number 17. Number 16, Mob Ties, Drake. Number 15, Psycho, Post Malone featuring Ty Dolla $ign. 14, Moonlight, XXX. Number 13, Don't Matter to Me, Drake featuring Michael Jackson. Number 12, Better Now, Post Malone. 11, I'm Upset, Drake. God's Plan, Drake. Number 10, Yes Indeed, Little Baby and Drake. Who was Little Baby?
Little Baby.
Okay. Number 8, Taste, Tiger featuring Offset. I heard it too. That joint bought too. You know what? Offset sound better by itself than he just sound with the Migos. Yeah, he does. Booed Up. I love this song. Booed Up. What's her name? Ella Mai.
I'm so over it.
Number 7. Number 6. Drake, Nonstop. Nice for What? Drake, number 5.
I like that one.
XXX. Sad, number 4. Lucid Dreams. I heard this the other day. Juice WRLD, number 3. I Like It. Cardi B, Bad Bunny, and J Balvin.
I like it like that.
In My Feelings, Drake. Thank You to Shiggy.
I guess so. You have 40 some freaking songs on the TV. You can make the top 20.
Streaming hip hop songs, hot 20 hip hop songs. You know the dude Shiggy, Bold, the dude Shiggy ran down.
Ran on Drake.
He ran down on Drake. Like, yo, where my money?
Where my money at?
Drake was we're waiting for a transfer of Drake. I transferred money internationally like 5 times this year. Stop playing, and it went through the same day. Stop playing with that damn money.
I didn't see that video.
Drake, yeah, I bet you did.
Some type of formal complaint got to be made. Because Drake shit is not fucking hip hop. Why is he in a hip hop conversation?
Did you?
Number 20, Maltese, Drake. Number 9, these are the hip hop songs. 19, Be Careful, Cardi B. This Is America, Childish Gambino. 18, real quick, a break. The VMAs, Cardi leads the VMAs with 10 nominations.
Right.
Jay-Z and Bruno Mars with 8. Childish Gambino with 7.
Drake with 12.
Drake did not top Cardi B. Yeah. Number 17, Big Bang. YG featuring 2 Chainz, Big Sean, and Nicki. Moonlight, XXX. Number 16. 15, Don't Matter to Me, Drake and Michael. 8 Shit, The Carters. Number 14, I'm Upset, Drake. Nonstop, Drake. Number 12, Yes Indeed, Little Baby and Drake. Sad, 10, XXX. God's Plan, Drake. Number 8. Number 7, Psycho, Post Malone featuring Ty Dolla $ign. Better Now, Post Malone. Number 6. Number 5, Lucid Dreams, Juice WRLD. Ella, how you Ella May. Okay, Booed Up. She performed on the BET Awards. Nice for What? Drake. I Like It. Cardi B. Number 2, In My Feelings, Drake. The only reason that's number 1 is because of Shiggy. He better pay that man. He better pay that man. He owe that man some money. And yo rolled up on him at the movie set or whatever set.
Jake is a whore.
Yeah, he's a whole
He's a
whore.
whole bitch.
Puffy punch you in your face.
Like,
Puffy ain't no joke either though.
Like, he really ran up when he was just like, Jake was like, come on, man, let's just like,
He's
like,
from
I don't hear
Canada.
shit.
He light skinned and he's from Canada. Most light skinned and a whore.
Oh, so you like
You said, oh,
you like whore.
Light skinned and a whore.
So you like whore.
Bitch, you not blood.
So you like whore. You like
I
gay
like
whore.
his music. That's what people. And if I can say,
Feel me? I'm like,
If somebody say Drake hat not right, yo, you on it. You like yellow horse. Oh. We're gonna take a break. We're gonna pay some bills. When we come back,
Yeah.
our topic. Does hip hop hate women? Keep it live. Right here on the Sypher while we address this yellow whore syndrome that's going on around this.
All of this I hate. I quit. This is my last day as a heartbeat.
And you know what's funny? And I don't think I want to support Future either, because this last album, Beast Mode, is talking about nothing but getting high, drinking syrups, and popping pills. Like this is the I'm talking about from track to track.
Who? Future?
Future.
But wait, why somebody say I just listened to Future track and I'm gonna call 1-800-SUICIDE?
Yes.
Because it sounds like it's a cry for help.
I got a video that I'm supposed to post it days ago, but I haven't yet. Because you know sometimes it's for the right time.
Right.
And I said, yo, she's absolutely right. This whole album is about him getting high. And this is why these damn kids is fucked up.
But he said he don't even get high.
But that's all he talk about.
That's what he rap about.
Keep it alive. That's our next topic another day. Next week.
Another dollar.
Keep it alive. Does hip hop hate women? Call in 570-763 WMSK.
Did she say this?
I mean, you got it, lady. I'm just like, I'm trying to see how it's gonna work out for you.
What?
So, yeah.
Yo, you know I got stop.
How many
Frank told me I might need to start. Go ahead and get that skirt. I can't go nowhere by myself.
It's two of them there.
You know what?
They have some of them. Huh?
Somebody with the red phone.
My phone red.
I hate that one.
That's why.
Well, my phone's red.
Oh, come on, is this it?
But it's like
They
you
just
know,
like-
the fact, like, what's going out?
I'm like,
you can't have money. He can't be funny. If he can't spend money,
I can't walk on and on with them motherfuckers. Like,
this is
well,
mine.
I'm going anyway. Come on, bitch.
Hey, yeah, you gonna go over there and
But
tell
if
me
you find it, it's out.
you go next door and tell them that?
Oh, yeah, come on.
I'm about to go, y'all.
Girl, you ain't worried about this. You hold on, but you wait a minute.
I don't know. That's my bitch house. This one broke sticking out all summer.
Yo, who been watching Grand Hustle? Yo, it's good. Sasha, especially you'll love it.
Nobody can go show like
You crazy? That's T.I. doing.
Man, you take 20 years to get something on stuff you watching the 80s. You can't take
Shit.
Listen, it already two shows that came out the same night.
She just finished the first season of Golden Girls.
Kill yourself.
Who saw Blanche? And who?
If you was living right, you great loving, you red hole loving, you red hole loving.
Y'all are stupid.
What's good? You red hole? Y'all make music in there?
I don't like red horse.
Well, who prepared? Oh, yeah, tell me what you want. They can't hear you. So you gotta act like you on there, y'all not calling. That's it. What mean that way?
No, sir.
Who in there prepared? Y'all make music in there,
I thought it
right?
was the Ever Studio.
Y'all make music in there, right? Who in there prepared to send me some clean music right now and play on air?
What you say
And
now?
play on it's a radio station. Who in there is prepared to send me some clean, edited, radio ready MP3 music right now? What's your name? Oh, you look like it. Oh, so, how are you? You ain't got no clean music. Alright. You trap, you hip hop, you country, what are you? Alright.
I thought it was the Ever Studio right there.
It's another thing. 3 studios in here.
Somebody go.
I thought you had food.
Like the tough guy.
You threw it away.
I said, anybody want the fried? I said, no.
Why you want to call that fries?
You said all light skin music. That was about to give me the business. Shout out to all light skin music.
Say about it.
know what you mean.
No, you come on in.
Change.
I gotta put some more music in. What's up?
Y'all got crazy. Y'all realize you in this.
You didn't get my message when I said somebody doing a lock-in tonight?
Who are you looking at?
In the chat.
Yeah.
They doing a lock-in. It's a lock-in party tonight at Sky Zone.
My nephew, I always seen him with girls and dudes at White Boss by himself. I was like, how old
Locking party.
He's 15.
I know.
But it's security. It's a lock-in party. They got dodgeball. They got a bunch of different games. It's a lock-in party from 12 to 6. $35 in advance, $55 at the door. And it's all over the children's Snapchat, social media, and everything. Somebody was like, can I have some fun tonight? I'm looking at him like,
You might gonna sit there and say, dog, you gonna keep
how about this? I was like, you gonna be sleeping over next. He said, no, I'm gonna sleep now. So how can we roll?
You're gonna be destroying them.
I said, your ass gonna be on somebody's ball.
Serious. What is up?
The Sypher. Come here. T.A. Come here.
Yeah.
Let me find some clean.
Well, he's the only one.
Everybody turn around.
Not next to
Somebody else.
I'm about to send the email.
Yo said Jay's faking in his
So it
bed.
gotta be hot, yo. It can't be phony, yo.
And it's gotta be clean.
Yeah, it gotta be clean too. It can't be phony, and the word will tell you if it's phony or not.
What's the email?
It's the email.
T-H-E S-Y-P-H-E-R. The Sypher. T-H-E-S-Y-P-H-E-R. 2012 at Gmail. Yo, you gotta check out Burn Hustle. Yo. You gonna love it. It's like a better version of Making a Band. But T.I. is so cool. Huh?
I said,
What is your name?
Funny in Town. My rap name is Funny in Town. My real name is Joe.
Joe? I'm T. I'm Miss Carter Soul. I'm the owner of the station. Yo?
Nice to meet you.
Talk to your mother. She's supposed to be coming home.
I'm gonna say she's still here.
No, she coming home. But Pat called me earlier. She coming home.
Now you just for us.
This is
in general.
Yeah. All right, well, let me know. Text me. I'm on air until 11. But if you get up before 11, text me. Not call me after 11. All right.
Right.
Why y'all not in the lock-in?
The lock-in.
Alright, so I'm about to go.
You never know somebody's going to
Absolutely.
You gotta educate you. We don't know.
Alright, y'all.
How you gonna leave before the top?
This is a shot.
Take my 620, my son home alone.
Okay,
I really don't like him being he's 10.
Before that.
Not right now.
That was the problem. You wasn't nothing, girl.
He said you're on bed.
I don't see it. He didn't send me nothing.
Leave it alone. I'm watching. Kids are dead.
No, he didn't send me. I just logged in. I don't see nothing.
I think we want to start your rap.
Don't answer this goddamn phone. It's his house. Don't answer the damn door. It's the only one you got. Don't cook.
Child learned her lesson with that already.
Right now, the neighbor be knocking at the door. He doing that stuff. I mean, they heard him. Yeah, he just told me good night. He's staying home. I'm at work, but I just don't feel like a mother, like leaving him home. When he ready to go to sleep, I like to be home so he can sleep.
He barely feel comfortable go sleep now without you.
Right, he barely feel comfortable going sleep with you. Shallow pay your ass no damn mind.
She just talking like, Mom, good night. I said, she wants to
Exactly.
I'm tired.
Exactly. Good night.
That's what she said. I feel like a man should be doing this. I was like, oh.
Yo, he older now, yo. You can't keep doing it.
I was like, just try my bad feet. Like, you know, and one time before night.
I heard one feature today. She walked out with her. She only get one mother. You do whatever.
Yeah, I was like,
you ain't doing no crazy shit. Yeah, I got you.
Shallow is not interested in child fees. Now you grew up with no social media, no. We had video games, but we didn't have heavy video games like this. We didn't have online video games. See, that's different.
I was outside. We went out.
You heard what Shaw said. He said, so this taken away from my Fortnite.
No buckets got killed people on Fortnite.
Oh shit! All right, let's go.
I was like, you ain't get this shit done. I'm not running these.
Here's an important message to you and all citizens of final expense direct insurance services. The average funeral now costs over $7,000, and the most government benefits will pay your family.
Look at that.
Only
Look, he ain't said. I don't have.
Our
said you gotta clean, you gotta find some.
low as $1
Oh, here you go.
and will pay up to $30,000 for funeral and other final expenses.
Go over there and make them download the app and tell me very quick.
Yeah, tell him.
Next
Tell him go. Tell him go WMSK on my radio.
Everybody in that damn room, download the app.
Tell
Because
him.
we can right play his song
Yeah.
in the next break.
Tell him in the next 20 minutes.
This hard ass like sitting go like, yo, hey, yo. Hard ass like sitting Cuban. That's it, hey, yo.
You said light skin
Like
Cuban.
sitting Cuban. Chest and chain.
Hey, mommy. Hey, mommy.
Hey, my man.
You said hard ass Cuban.
Yeah.
Yo said the hard Cuban. I cannot.
About the big red hand on that ass, like whatever.
Yo said the. Did anybody put the topic in the cycle?
No. I don't never go in the
My host, the one like,
Go in your in the cipher now. That's hip hop hate women. Where's the post I had? Somebody commented on it.
it was one person
Call them at 443-506-7905 or book online at www.focusmovers.com. Don't make a move without calling Focus Movers. WMSK Online Radio.com.
That just got 9 comments. Is Sean in with them? Yo, we back. And we wrapping up the show. We have our topic, and then later on, we're going to give y'all our hip-hop confession. So, right now, our topic for tonight, and you can call in, 570-763-WMSK, 570-763-9675. Does hip-hop hate women? I want to start with Tasha.
Wow.
Yeah, I want to start with you.
Wow. Does hip hop hate women? Okay, well, first
Can
of
you ask
all,
me where I got it from?
hate is such a strong word. Yeah,
You wanna,
yeah.
okay.
Where did it come from?
I can't remember the guy name with Hip Hop DX,
Uh-huh.
but on YouTube, I subscribe to Hip Hop
Right.
DX YouTube.
Right.
Hip Hop DX is my number one source for hip hop.
Right.
So I get the video like 10 minutes long, and that was his thing. Hip hop hates women.
Okay.
And he went on to describe all the different ways that hip hop hates women. From the drugs, from the exploitation of sex, from we only using black women in certain type of videos to exploit us in a negative light. No, he just went in all different ways. Queen Sheba is next. Tasha. She thinks she's leaving us. She's crazy.
She can go ahead and go.
Yo, that's that Libra shit in you.
What?
You
you want to be peaceful.
Can we let the Krabby Patty stay on the side while you go ahead?
Okay, like, do I think, first of all, hip hop hate women? I think hate is such a very strong
Okay,
word.
does hip hop like women?
I think that the industry has always been very misogynistic.
That's what he said.
I think that it has always been about what looks good and what appears to be good. It's always been that way. I don't think I've expected anything different. I mean, you have people that come out. We were just talking about Young M.A. You know what I'm saying? She's hard. She's a very, very, very good rapper, but she's not sexy. So nobody's really checking.
Oh, extra.
No.
She's sexy. And she's sexy, Shy?
I agree with Shy on that. But what I'm
man's
saying
perspective,
to the men, she's not sexy. So therefore, there's no time. No one's checking for her. You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead.
There's nobody really checking for her on that, because I would prefer, coming from a male perspective, to look at Nikki and everybody else as opposed to her. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm just saying general consensus. General consensus is that, they think they fat, they barely have clothes on, they got stickers on their nipples. That's the hottest rapping individual, when it's really not the case. So, does hip hop hate women?
Yeah. Get it out, motherfucker. Because that's what the guy said on the video from Hip Hop DX. He said that while we want to exploit the woman, especially the black woman, and we call them in our music bitches, hoes, and we degrade them, and we do X, Y, Z, and it's always been like that. Now, granted, when Young Ma came out, men, especially your boy Tay, even Yanni's, like, motherfuckers went in. I've been following Young Ma since the beat.
Yes.
I've been talking about her for a minute. Mm-hmm. And I've been posting her videos, just like this other dude that's about to blow, Toby from Houston, the African. He's everything like.
Right.
But people look, that's what I was getting to the pregnancy. They look at us women like we don't even belong here. You should go away, because we got to get our hip hop confession.
But anyway, mine's going to be a little bit.
You shot looking.
Mine's going to be a little bit here, there, everywhere. Do hip hop hate women? Okay. So, I tell people all the time, I listen to hip hop often. When I listen to R&B, I get soft. Like, I want to be in love. I'm like, oh, I think I need to have a boyfriend. Like, I listen to hip hop because I just want to eliminate love out my life, period. And that's what it do for me. Like I'm selling drugs in my head. I'm like a successful drug dealer. Like, I don't, when I listen to R&B, it's music. People don't want to realize this, but music controls your mood. Music controls your mind. Music controls your state. It's worldly. That's why a lot of Christian people don't listen to this type of stuff, because it controls your mood. So,
worldly music.
Yeah, it is. It's worldly. So, hip hop definitely hates women. And I feel like this is why a lot of black men treat a lot of women the way they do. Right. We are subjectified. We are property. We are bought with money. Like, that's what we are. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna give it to y'all. That's why we are the only genre of music that disrespect our women. We are the only genre of music that objectify our women. Like, in rock and roll, it's always been sex, drugs, and rock and roll. You know, all right, that's cool. But in hip hop, consecutively, is women are bees, is money over bees, is, you know, it's just
you
like.
You think we should have a forum about this? I think we should do a forum.
Hold up, because I'm gonna take y'all back to, because I told y'all I only came in today. Y'all not been listening to radio for a while. So I came in today to talk about Drake as well. Like, Drake is from Canada. Y'all, just give me my second, because y'all know I gotta go home, I got a child. Like, Drake is from Canada. Whatever. Drake, can I say my moment? Drake is from Canada.
Drake is black.
Drake is from Canada. He's a Jewish person who was an artist, who, you know what I'm saying, who was an actor. People like, oh, he's soft. He always thinking about love. He always thinking about women. But he don't have that drug life. Like he don't have that. Get money life. He wasn't raised that way. So he's rapping about what he knows. He's rapping about love. He's rapping about. Can y'all be quiet for a second? Give me a second so I can leave. Like he's talking about falling in love with strippers. Like he done had a baby with a whole porn star. Like he's human, and he's talking about love and the stuff that he experienced. And everybody's getting on him like, oh, he's pussy. He light skinned, he's soft, he this, he that. You know what I mean? But that's his life. Now, if he was to jump out there and talk about guns, toting, selling drugs, FBs, and we know that he was on Degrassi, we would have been talking about him as well. Just like people talk about my man, Rick Ross. Oh, you ain't really lived that life, you phony. He's talking about drugs, selling drugs, all this stuff. Everybody talking about his life, phony. He ain't really did it. Like black people are never happy. It all ties together. Like black people are never happy. Like why can't Drake rap about loving a woman? You see how people give him so much flack, and he's so gay, and he's such this because he actually talk about having feelings.
Because he's not rap.
It don't matter. He talks about having feelings. So when y'all rather hear FBs get money in hip hop.
Hasn't he been misogynistic a few times in some of these songs?
But y'all talk about him as being gay. Do y'all not?
I didn't call him gay.
Light skin, soft, and pussy.
He has called him soft.
Yes.
We're going to the light skin.
You just said he was.
No, I said what the light skin part.
Okay, but whatever the case may be, whatever the case may be, we don't consider
hip hop is not soft.
Right. So what is hip hop?
It's not supposed to be that either.
All right.
But hip hop ain't supposed to be soft.
But y'all talking about him because he got a form of hip hop that actually celebrates
but
women.
He also degrades women in his songs too.
Yes, he called them bitches.
No, he don't really talk. He don't really say
He don't really. That means he says it.
He says it.
All right,
but
so
y'all not calling him soft. Y'all not calling him soft because he says beef. Y'all calling him soft when he talk about love.
I'm gonna play a judge on Lord
So let's keep it
drive the point home, man. Where are we going with this?
Now, the point that I'm trying to make is hip hop does degrade women, but that's what we expect from him. Because when somebody comes out not degrading women, they're considered soft. They're considered not. You need to listen. You need to be quiet. You need to be quiet. And listen to what I'm saying. When somebody is not rapping about F&Bs, getting money, they soft. But the point that people make why they don't like him, he's not hip hop because he's talking about love, because he's singing, because he actually has feelings. But then y'all saying that they're degrading women. Then y'all saying they're degrading women. Like he's not degrading women, but he getting flat. But somebody degrading women. Yeah, like
can I retort?
Yo, rebuttal the shit out of that. Rebuttal the shit out of that.
Let me try to get one point because you made like 50 million.
I made 50 million
So
points.
let me try to catch the first
correct
point
when I come to the mic.
I hear that. I hear that.
The first point was you said that hip hop.
You won't have a conversation. Talk to me.
Okay.
All right.
Put the camera on him.
Back and forth. We'll go back and forth.
Don't don't slide now.
The first point you made was that men, we make music and we degrade and our misogynistic towards our black women. What type of music you like?
Boom.
No. What type of music gets you moving? What type of music you like to listen to that you always feel like I'm in love with?
Trap.
That's my best friend. That's my best friend.
What type of music like that? Okay, I answer for you.
Let's go. Because you want me to say trap. You want me to say trap. You want me to say trap. I specifically told you.
I'm conscious sometimes.
I listen to trap.
Music.
Yeah, I'm conscious of the trap soul. Yeah, I do. Like that's real.
When you're talking to your friends, your female friends out in public, and even sometimes off air here, what words do you use to refer to them sometimes?
Queen.
All the time?
Queen.
All the time?
Ask my friends.
My
friends say the word queen. And I be like, why you always gotta call yourself a queen? Like you a queen. So you a queen.
Earlier,
sis,
on
I
break,
call you sis, nothing but.
when sis walked by and popped that kid, what's the first thing you said?
Damn.
Damn what?
I ain't saying the B word.
Yes, you did. You on YouTube Live. No.
Yo, you're
my boy, I was
that's why I said
That's because
the group.
No,
My point I'm trying to make. The point I'm trying to make is yes, black men make this music, and yes, this music sells. You know why the hell it sells? Because the women go in the club, shaking their ass, popping their ass, going to the bitches. Yeah, girl, this is not because we like this type of shit. When we're not trying to be conscious. So therefore, we're going to give you the music that we fucking need.
Then that's how you.
We're going to give you stuff that you want to hear.
Music changes your soul.
Right. So we're going to, and men are always going to give women what they want because we want you.
A wise man was
No, that's not what we really want.
That's what you dance to.
What you allow them to do.
Let's go swing it back over here earlier.
If women allow men to
Be
pound
conscious
over them,
and make. Nobody was trying to give young and sweet no damn ass. Nobody was trying to give him no ass.
That, they willing to twerk my neck, my back, my ass, and my crack. All that stuff. If they willing to do that, well, shit. They said my neck, my back, my neck.
Don't have a push up.
Go ahead, then. Work it.
That's what's selling.
Nicki Minaj.
Nicki Minaj be the biggest Nicki Minaj advocator in this room.
Yes.
You
Right.
can't put something in that group. I'm
I'm
sorry.
gonna push it. Yes, you
Yeah, no, you can't.
You can't.
Nicki
can.
Minaj.
They was like with a man, so they over sexualized the
They
man.
own their sexuality. They started that shit.
Let's get that.
Little kids
What about that man that was like,
Only MC Light and Queen Latifah kept it.
I'm going to the earlier, our beloved boss said, Nas, music is boring. She said he don't do nothing for her.
It's always been that
Most
way.
women feel that way.
I don't feel that way.
But when they hear something
He
come
said
on like
most.
the Migos, they shake their ass.
Now
the
me.
Migos don't give a damn about a woman. They don't give a damn about the women they with. Therefore, you can't put the blame on the black man making it this way.
Yes,
No, you cannot.
Okay.
Because the black woman is allowing it.
But the black man is the leader.
Hold on.
But the black man is the leader, Tasha.
With that being said, I feel where you're coming from, but it's not accurate.
It's
Anyway,
right.
Tasha, let me give you these two comments real quick. Shout out to Don Bellinger in the Sypher. He said, hip hop hate grimy women and gold digging women. They don't hate women.
But if that's how you lead to present yourself, that's what you're going to get. So if all you're talking about is what you have available about switching hoes, making money, dropping dimes, flying broads wherever, if that's what you present yourself, then that's what you get. If you want to catch catfish, then you fish with catfish bait.
It's certain bait for catfish?
It's certain bait for every fish.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
If you want to catch trout, then you fish with trout bait.
So let me give you another comment. He said that's why you had songs like Gold Digger, EPMD. You wonder why they call you bitch pop. These hoes ain't loyal, Chris Brown.
Hold up, time out. I'm glad you said that. Pop. You wonder why they call you bitch. Listen to that
That's
song.
what he said.
That's a good song. You your kids with your mama, put your head for the club, and the skin tight, get his skirt, looking for some love, got the legs wide open while you're sitting at the bar, talking to some nigga about stuff.
And you listen to 6ix9ine.
You know what I'm saying? Guess he said he had an exorcist. What's next? You had to do a scarf some sex.
You know
what I'm saying? And like they.
But this is my thing, and I say this all the time. Once again, as long as if this is the only thing that you're listening to, you're not going to be well-rounded. You're not going to understand that there are different dimensions to everything. If music is life, and music is what you take in, and music controls your feelings, and music controls that, if that's all you're taking in is that information, then you're not going to be well-rounded. You're not going to accept and understand everything else. That's like eating McDonald's all the time and never going to Root Chris. So like, where's the switch up?
What our culture of hip hop, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? We can't sugarcoat it. We disrespect our women. Our women disrespect ourselves. You know, people like Nicki Minaj come out, she feel like she gotta pop her titties, pop her butt, pull in her stomach, talk about sex, dress provocative. That's the only way she gonna sell. Let's be real. All right. So also,
when you were raspy type, well, MC Light and Queen Latifah blew up off of it.
You ain't getting that airplay.
So
wait a minute. So far as the men, this is why I feel like we're the only genre of music where we just blankly don't care about about our women with their bees, their hoes, their money. Like they all like I am a connoisseur of music.
I listen to the same thing.
I am a connoisseur of music, and I'm a connoisseur of hip hop. And wait a minute, I'm telling you that when I don't feel like being in love, like I feel like I'm able to dodge love as much as I have because I listen to hip hop. I'm sorry. Yeah, every other day I dodge it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because when I listen to R&B, it's like old R&B, not even this new trap soul R&B. Because even that new R&B be disrespecting a female. But I've been able to dodge the feeling of love so much because like music takes over your soul.
But that's what I'm saying.
Because I'm listening to
that goes back to what I just said. Because that is what you're feeding yourself. If you're not switching it up, then you're not going to have a different image.
Can I piggyback on that point? Sean alluded to earlier.
Oh, real quick now, comment. Other genres of music have disrespected women too.
That's what I was
saying. In regards to why Christians don't like listening to R&B music because it controls your feelings, blah, 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 blah. My personal feelings is I agree with that. I'm actually making it a little bit deeper. The devil was the fucking head chief of fucking music. Therefore, music is never going to be pretty. It's always going to be used to do something wrong. Therefore, you can't blame man. It's there. It's going to be there.
The topic is
it's going to be there. It's going to hate black women. It's going to hate all women. It's going to hate people. It's going to hate all women. It's going to make people want to get high. It's going to make people think that hate all women. And
why when Drake talk about love and saying he considered gay?
Because it's not hip hop.
Let's get away from the whole
thing
altogether.
No, because he's not hip hop.
Let's just say
it's R&B soul.
It's like going. Everybody always say, "Oh, black on black crime, black on black crime, black on black crime." Of course, it's going to be hip hop hates women because if that's the only thing that you're hearing, and that's the only thing that you're listening to, and that's the only thing that you're seeing, that's all you're going to see.
But that's not all I'm listening to. So I'm telling you, I'm not going to soul music. So
but that's what I'm saying. There are rock songs that talk about smacking their bitches up. There's country songs that talk about abusing their women. There are many
of hip hop. Not in abundance of hip hop. No,
you just not
that's
listening.
I'm listening to everything. This is what I'm telling you. I listen to everything. Maybe something I've heard. I'm a connoisseur of music.
All right, I got
so I'm not saying no other genre.
Shout out to Kevin Watson. He said no, but corporate rap does. Shout out to Sam.
What they put out there.
Shout out to Sam Rosman. He said hip hop as a style of music. Hip hop as a style of music or hip hop as a culture. So then he came back. We waited for his response because he didn't know what we were going at. Was it hip hop
and
style
I
or
because I don't even want to say hip hop. I want to say rap. I don't even want to say hip hop because I feel like it's two different things. I want to say rap music. And whoever said that commercial rap is correct. The stuff that they pump to corporate or commercial, the stuff that they pump to us, the stuff that sells, the stuff that Jewish America want to put out there,
Jewish America.
Oh yeah.
You I feel like should sell is what I'm talking
about. Nicki Minaj.
Yeah.
She recreated the image of Little Kim. Foxy Brown.
That's what I was saying. I said that.
Yeah. She recreated
Little Kim is a sex symbol.
We all in agreement on that though.
Swag, Greek is hip hop. That's all.
So when the conscious groups or artists like MC Light and Queen Latifah left, then you had your Little Kims, your Foxies, Charlie Baltimore.
Right. And see, I think that where the confusion with that comes in is its misinterpretation of attitude. Because you want to believe that, okay, you know what? Just like the term nigga, okay, we take it and utilize it as something no longer against us, but for us. Is that that's what we tell ourselves?
I don't believe in that either.
I'm driving it home. I'm driving it home. We use that term, okay, saying that we took the power from it. It's no longer that. I feel like that was the same thing with Little Kim and Foxy Brown. Okay, y'all are going to make us dress this way, so we are going to over-sexualize everything to let y'all know that we run our own bodies and we do what we want. it's the same thing.
Lil Wayne
But that's
specifically grabbed Nicki.
Well, I
For
mean,
that purpose.
right, but that's what I'm saying is that at that time she felt that void. There was something missing there, and they stuck her in there. And she sells because they built her to sell.
So I have a question.
right, but like that's what they all kind of. Like you see, like Nicki Minaj, how she promotes herself, and Cardi B, how she promotes herself, and all female rappers promote themselves to this day. And then, like
You think Cardi is more sexual than the rest of them? Than Nicki?
she can be,
I don't.
She's the same amount of sexuality.
she can be.
She can be, but I don't.
She
You know what I
can
mean?
be, but she's not. Everything
I think they're
Nicki
more goofy than
does.
sexy.
Everything
Right.
Nicki does. Yeah, everything Nicki does is pertaining to a butt shot. Like she got her legs done. When she performed on BT, those were new legs. Those were new legs. Yeah.
That's like how much,
Yes.
how do you really think you're
Yo,
gonna look by
women,
the time you
and
turn
don't get me
like
wrong.
6?
I know
Yeah, that's her
hip
problem.
hop is way over.
CK Michelle dealing with it right now.
So,
Sean, I
shout
understand.
out to my brother.
Who?
Marlon.
Hurry.
My brother, my oldest brother.
I
Hey,
thought
baby,
you
for
said hip hop,
said
he
something
said-
on Nicki Minaj, bro.
No.
I'm like, yeah, all right.
No, shout out to him. They said hip hop. They don't even sell the music to us. They sell it to white people.
They do.
You know, so they pump that image of us.
Didn't J. Cole say it on the
But do
They
you
post
know
like
what?
that in
How many of y'all,
That
for
song is
real,
dope.
on some real shit, how many of y'all go to hip hop shows?
I ain't been the one since we went
I
to
did.
the teacher.
I do.
No,
We just
no, I'm talking about like a real
we just
concert.
pay our fine.
I'm talking about a real concert.
I haven't been to a real concert.
Okay, y'all know I frequent these motherfuckers. Y'all know that. I'm at concerts,
Right,
not
and
shows
it's
at the
nothing
sound
but-
stage and stuff like that. When I tell you,
shows the older rappers.
when I tell you that my sections either be Asian or white,
Yeah.
Absolutely.
white people and Asians are the market. They
Right.
buy.
Right.
So that comes back to what?
Right.
The slavery or getting us to do what they want. The entertainment of black people. We entertain
But
them.
how
We
many-
give them what they want.
This is the question I was kind of leading to. She
Go
was
ahead.
leading to.
Go ahead.
If women who feel that hip hop doesn't love them would not do the video,
They won't last.
would not stand up and change their tits and their ass to be the Nicki Minaj's, if they did that, would it not change?
Exactly.
But if you're accepting it, it's going to
But
stay the
that's
same.
culture in itself.
But that's what I'm saying.
So
If
if I
you
hip
don't,
hop-
but if you
No,
don't
I'm
do
just
it,
saying.
you're not gonna go.
Because it ain't
But
been
that's-
conscious
that's-
and female
right.
since Queen Latifah. But shout out to Rhapsody
Yeah, I love it.
because she Grammy nominated and that shit went under the rug. Like
Young
she
and May
Grammy,
that she hasn't made.
Young and May, she doing her thing. Like,
She's not shaking her ass.
but
She ain't doing that
because,
because she's not
but
doing it. Nobody
she's
else
doing
is.
the same thing the dudes are doing though.
Right.
She talking about fucking
Right.
a bitch.
Someone some
Snatch
deep
the
throat.
bitch up
I
after the
can
club.
someone physically deep throat. I don't know.
Oh, wait a minute,
But
hold on. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Say that again. She's talking about.
Young and May
You know what?
is doing the same thing and rapping about the same thing that the dudes are doing. Snatching bitches out the club.
No, but you love that.
But she thinks she's
But
not.
she's a
love
female.
that.
Oh, you just
No,
got
when she when if y'all remember when 5 years or so back when Young M.A. first came on the scene, she was featured in the Sypher. I specifically said she doing too much. I'm
That
not with
wasn't
all that.
her first
I
time
don't
on
want
the
to
scene.
That was the first time we saw her in the Sypher because we all had a discussion about her. Me, you, Yannice. I remember that day vividly. You was pumped that she was from New York, like, oh, she gonna be the next thing. Yannice and I was
So
saying,
why was I pumped?
Yannice and I was saying that it was too much. Like you doing too much gritty stuff. So it wasn't like I was pumped about it. No, I wasn't.
Wait a minute, Sean. Why was I pumped about Young Ma?
Tasha wasn't even on the scene back
She
then.
wasn't, but she was. Yes, she was.
I was behind the
Yeah,
scenes.
she was behind
I
the
was
scenes.
back then when first Young
Yeah, she was behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Yes, she was. She was behind the scenes. Tasha, why was I pumped about Young Ma?
No. But because I remember when you sent me the video because you wanted me to
Way before.
because
I've been on Young
I
M.A.
remember the day they put her on.
And I did not.
I remember the whole.
Child,
The
and
thread had
if
thousands
you
of. I remember the whole
find the
thing.
thread, because on that thread I said, I've been following her for a very long. I've been following her before we even started the Sypher show.
Okay.
She always been underground in hip hop. Her brother got killed, and that's when she went into hip hop real heavy. I was sharing her videos to everybody. And when we started the Sypher group, the same way, I want to see what y'all say when this African dude pop up out of nowhere. Y'all will tell me I ain't know about him either. And I'm the one that's been sharing them all the fucking time. I've been talking about that shit, about Young and May. I've been talking about him. You can roll your eyes, top of your head, whatever. I've been talking about him. But when she came on the scene and got bigger to the world, then we brought her on the show and we started talking about her on the show.
But she loves Young.
Yeah, she loves him. And she doing the same thing that Drake and the rest of the niggas do.
I don't say I love her music. I don't say I
But the world like don't want to see that. You know?
But that's my point.
The world don't want to see that.
No dude wants to hear a girl talk about dude shit.
Right.
That's the whole
You know what I'm
point.
saying?
Right. Because she doing the same thing about how she blicking them out the club.
She will let me eat when I eat throat. Like,
Okay. We understand.
I'm gonna keep saying like, how can I that possible?
She said she gonna deep throw the bitches. She said she gonna deep throw. Sha said, ooh.
No, you're not.
Here go two comments. TJ, shout out to the long time supporter TJ. Rap is mostly fantasy. And as an audience, we find crime, money, and objectifying women fascinating. But it's the same in movies and books. We read controversy, it sells. And it's not reality for the most part. It's all about the money. Shout out to Mr. Walker. I can't pronounce your first name. No, women hate hip hop. Women hate women in hip hop. I'm sorry.
Shout out to Katie. He said Young and May was never supposed to be a movement. She was a moment in hip hop. That's what he said. She's the moment. Nobody really found her.
No, dudes don't. Only dudes that like Young and May is the ones at her circle. Dudes don't respect. Listen.
Dudes don't like period.
Exactly. She performed at Pride and turned Pride the fuck out.
I'm sure she did.
Because they support themselves.
Exactly.
They support one another.
Exactly.
That's the whole point.
That LGBTQ community got it. Damn.
Right.
Well,
if black people
they sit together like Spartans on 300.
That's better than the Jews. They damn near better than the Jews.
Alright, so
one more comment.
Like a fellow Sypher.
Well, they all gotta wait. Shout out to Silk.
Let
him sit there. Silk said hip hop is just confused. It calls women's bitches and hoes and said they are nothing but. At the same time, want them so bad that they're willing to jeopardize their lives for. Now, I get that.
Yeah.
I get that.
Can't live with them, can't live without them.
Can't live with them, can't live without them. So they do other shit. So what they want to hit for? He cracked his stick because I told him he gonna sit there?
No. He said, which is true, women hate women, period.
Well, somebody else said
true. Women do hate women.
But I love you guys.
Women hate women. I feel like, and I feel this to my soul because I work around women and I hear certain stuff. And because I wasn't raised with women, I don't feel like I move like a woman moves. Like women are very petty and very hateful. But I had brothers. And my mother didn't even have female friends. She had all male friends. So, and I have all male friends. For the most part, you know, my sister, she a male. She a woman, but she a male for real. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really have a lot of female friends.
Two fingers, motherfucker, two fingers.
I have a lot of
but ask them niggas about me.
She a male, like she got half fade, half hair. That's truly who she is. So I don't really have a lot of female friends. Like my brothers wasn't really trying to raise me like a female, you know.
But the dudes love it though.
They do, but
that's it.
Women do hate women. I don't have that gene in me. Like,
I'm sorry, you said no what?
Nicki Minaj.
This is why music going to be what it's going to be.
I'm just saying. Wait, what you say? That's exhibit A? Case closed, right?
So,
or my young MA voice.
They got my whole trick. They get mad at because
but you know what? It's a term. It depends on. It also depends on how you're addressing it.
But see, again, here we go.
Shouldn't be doing it all, right?
Here we go with justification.
You right. You right, Mom.
Justification.
You right, Mom.
So if y'all gonna start the movement, then y'all might want to get rid of some words.
But see, that's what I'm saying is that there's no.
The men gotta start getting rid of the words.
It doesn't.
Men is mostly men in hip hop.
We make our
The
music.
men
to
make
get
the
you.
women to
To
get
get y'all.
That's just like, okay, I know y'all hated the movie, if y'all even watch it. I know you ain't watch it. Chirac is based off of.
I love Chirac.
I didn't know that was a movie.
Chirac was powerful.
Shit.
Chirac is
Chirac
Chicago.
is based off of a play.
That's Chicago, right?
Right, but it's based off of a play. A Shakespearean play, okay?
Oh, I
Where
can't know that.
listen, just listen. That's all. Where the women were tired of the men going to war. So they decided that they was just gonna hold out on giving up ass until they got their lives together.
Women was tired of the men.
Right. They were tired of the men fighting. They were tired of getting them killed. They were tired of them going to war. So they decided, you know what?
No pussy.
We ain't giving up nothing. Y'all don't get
What can I find this at?
On Netflix.
On
Netflix.
Is it on Comcast?
It should be.
It should be.
And
it's spelled CHI.
The story is old as time. Like I said, it's come from the Shakespearean time period. But the point is that everybody's always talking about, okay, y'all need to do this first. If you take the initiative and just do it, people are going to follow suit or they're not. But because we always justify everything.
So you want me to hold my pussy and say, yo, you're not going to say bitches no more?
I feel like I do feel like men do a lot of stuff to get women. Like they sell drugs to get money to get women. Hold up. But still, I feel like men are the leaders. If a man lead, a woman will follow. Men have to take back the community that they have let go. Wait a minute, hear me out. Men have to take back the community that they have let go. All right, y'all are our leaders. Y'all are our providers. Y'all are we follow y'all in a sense.
Hold that note.
I do understand. Wait, no, I'm not.
We supposed to follow them.
I'm not finished. I'm supposed to. We don't. If we leave, if we withhold stuff, and we withhold our coochie or whatever, then men would do stuff. But there's so many gay niggas out here that if we don't even know, they're gonna start fucking each other.
No. You can hold pussy for me forever. And
That's
it's
how
not
I
gonna
feel.
make you go get no niggas back.
It's a lot of niggas out here with down low.
However, since the beginning,
Yes,
I 100% agree with you.
Motherfucker for the rest of my life.
My hands is always going to be okay. Since the beginning of time, man should be the leader. I agree with you. Man should be the leader. However, just the dawn of man has been influenced by his fucking woman. The man has been influenced by his woman.
Creeping with each other. And then y'all became down low. And then y'all made me and sis, people like me and sis, scared to even address this situation. Look, I'm not scared to let you know, like, yo, you being too fucking feminine, and I don't fucking like you.
But again,
and if you're being feminine,
you are taking something that is not their fault either. Because
you got a lot of women raising these fucking soft ass men. That's why my son, nigga, let's box, let's go. What we doing? You know what I mean? Like, I'm raising a man, and with men around him, teaching him. He may not have his father, but he has a whole bunch of
influencing that young man, correct? So women influence men, regardless of how it is. Women do influence men. What I'm saying
and men influence women. It's the same thing, vice versa.
The man is going to move if the woman backs out fucking out.
And but my thing is, you need to be more Victor Newman and Bill Spencer than more fucking Rhonda off of Martin.
What is
that's what you need to be. You need
to watches
Victor Newman, David Weston, and Bill Spencer and Rhonda Beautiful, and they are alpha men. You are the man. Okay, you need to be more Marcus Garvey and Michael X than fucking Rhonda off of Living Court.
Every leader you talking about has moves for the fucking woman in his life. What are you saying?
But they were alphas.
Who was the man?
You saying alpha can't be influenced by his woman? The alpha can't.
I said Malcolm guy. It's Michael X. Malcolm guy.
He said Michael.
Every alpha male has a female that he's doing something for.
I hate all of you.
Who is Michael?
Every alpha male has a female that he's doing something for. Whether he's killing and taking the country or whether he's laying the fuck down or doing it.
What I'm saying is, men are built. Y'all are built to be the leader and the role player.
To provide and proclaim.
So if you fall for the pussy, that's your fault.
It's not my fault.
Absolutely.
You were created for me to fall for.
No, I'm created to be your fucking wife if you wife me. I'm
Exactly.
good. But these motherfuckers
attracted to
ain't
you.
wifing these bitches. They just falling for the regular.
And that goes back to the point I made earlier. If y'all stop allowing shit, then we may change shit. That goes to what
No,
you said
stop
about the
being
movie.
fucking.
If you stop saying I'm going to
Be a leader.
then we're going to say you know
Dudes
what, I
that's
might
in
have
the
to change my
trap,
shit.
dudes that's trapping for pussy are not leaders. And they more than likely going to fucking do.
This is my thing though. You
So now he's trapping and
you
going to have
asking somebody to do something that obviously they can't do.
That was mad.
How you going to be trapping the gay sex? I'm trying to say how you
Because y'all are the leader, goddamn.
But listen, this is my thing.
My side hurt.
Oh shit. This is my thing. How
I'm
do
trying to
you
be
ask
honest.
somebody to do something that they're not obviously not familiar
Y'all
with?
call me a man.
Right, that's what he's
And
saying.
my point exactly. Because how many times, and I'm just speaking in general of seeing comments, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, about men this, men that, they don't do this, they can't do that, they're not doing this right. How do you expect somebody to lead if they're not empowered to lead?
Exactly.
How do you expect somebody to lead if they don't know how to lead?
You ain't doing that shit right. I'm gonna do it my damn self.
The black man created the independent black woman.
This is a good topic. This is a good topic. Maybe we should make this a part 2 for next week. I don't know. But let's get into our hip hop perfection so we can close out. Who wanna start?
I'll start because I'm going to piss y'all off just like y'all done pissed me off for the rest of the damn evening.
Damn.
My hip hop confession is I still like Kanye. There, I said it.
Oh,
Be mad. Fire me. Fuck you. You're cool. I quit.
And close your laptop, bitch, and get out. What's your hip hop confession, Doc?
Well, I don't know that follow that. My hip hop confession is I think Cardi B is done.
You think what?
I think Cardi B is done.
You an asshole.
No, I'm serious. I think
Sis, look at the shot face.
That Jay-Z and Beyonce album was trash.
Put my laptop in your purse. We bring it out.
Y'all bitches see the motherfucking door. And my morning boy, get the stepping.
You know what I said? I think Cardi B is done. But if anybody want to pull up an old show, I said after Blue Ivy came that Beyonce was done.
And you lied.
And it's slowly starting to prove.
Beyonce not done.
Beyonce's done.
I don't know. She went to Coachella and showed the fuck out.
I think if real quick, I think that the collaboration was done because we trying to prove that
they are healing with each other.
Right.
And I love it.
So like my homegirl said, shout out to
and it got them 8 nominations.
Shout out to Prina. You want to keep your dude close. You do an album with him and make him go on tour with you.
But they've been on tour with each other. But my hip hop confession is I'm really starting to dig.
I'm a
it's
country
fucking 6ix9ine and Nicki Minaj
Minaj
song. Yo, and it ain't because, and I seen the video. They both fruitcakes. Let's be clear. The video is nothing but Rainbow Coalition going on. Yeah. But the beat so motherfucking hard.
You said Rainbow Coalition.
Yo, when I tell you this beat hard as shit, yo, listen, the beat is hard. And I'm like, oh my God. Check the complexion. No, I'm not about to play it.
I can do without the music video.
I can do without the music video too. The video is a bunch of nothing. But yo said if the bitch ain't fucking me and Nicki, she gotta go. This is the Sypher, yo. Thank you for listening. This is our first time back. We back next week doing the same thing.
All over again.
Liddy.
I don't know if I'm gonna be here next week. It's been real, you guys.
No, you and Shaq will get the step.
I actually love.
We need a topic for next week. Should we let them pick it for us, or should we just go ahead?
Let them pick it. We ain't done that in a minute.
We'll let everybody pick that.
Is being in the trap gonna lead you to homosexuality?
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's gonna be the topic.
Yo, because you know, a former trapper, you you with dudes all the time.
Yeah, it's funny that y'all was It's funny that y'all was saying that because I was on YouTube, and I was looking at something saying P. Diddy was being real homo and fab or something. Damn, daddy, you look real nice, daddy. And it was just like, yeah, Fab. We should have seen Fab in his face. He just looked completely uncomfortable.
Yo, that's a year ago. I didn't. We out.
Nah.
Did you just say we out? And we playing Real Protect.
Did he see you or something?
The dude Real. So this is underground music. I randomly picked somebody in the building who in the studio said, yo, send me whoever got a clean edited radio version song, we're gonna play it. So here you go.
Shout out to him because he was ready.
He was ready.
Stay on the ready, young man. Stay on the ready.
Stay on the ready. Yeah. And tomorrow we got what's tomorrow's show? Double Impact at 6. And we got hip hop battle rap type show. 5 Elements at 10.
Yo, one more. I forgot. This Sunday, yo, it's going down on the 29th from 4 to 8. She Click and the Gentleman Pop Up.
Okay.
Shop. They doing it real big. Like they got a host of all types of different vendors that's going to be out there. I say, come on out, enjoy your day of shopping and family fun and entertainment. You can get your tickets on Eventbrite. Just search the Chic Click in the Gentleman Pop-Up Shop, or even better, go to WNSKOnlineRadio.com, tag a flyer, and that link will take you straight to Eventbrite to get your tickets. Yo, y'all need to be there because I'm trying to tell you, all the people that they got on that lineup is real serious. All kinds of stuff. Oils, lotions, potions.
Listening all over my
body.
This is Sypher, baby. Until next week. Let's see what this dude hit.
Oh, yeah, turn it up.
I wanna roll it, hands on top. She wanna shine and wanna protect. You gotta grind, you wanna get back. Get on the bottom, I ain't looking back. I wanna roll it, hands on top. She wanna shine and wanna protect. You gotta grind, you wanna get back. Get on the bottom, I ain't looking back. Grinding for weeks, grinding for weeks. Been grinding for weeks, can't go to sleep. I gotta eat. My burgers deep. Want me to roll it right on my arm. Roll it up, roll it up, arm. We trying to find some ring up arm. I'm feeling myself.
Got that always down.
And then I'll be back tomorrow. For that family reunion with Donald.
Get wet.
Her run out, she want her gas out.
I wanna roll it, and protect.
You go stand and stay in check.
Because I have stuff to do. I ain't been put all week. I'm in the DCO.
You wanna stand and wanna protect. You gotta grind, you wanna get that. Get from the bottom, I ain't looking back. I wanna roll it, and protect. You wanna stand and wanna protect. You gotta grind, you wanna get that. Get from the bottom, I ain't looking back. I wanna roll it, and protect. You wanna stand and wanna protect. You gotta grind, you wanna get that. Get from the bottom, I ain't looking back.
Let's do this.
Come on, it's like, man, that's my shit right there.
The beat. Oh, Lord. I'm not ready to be back in here with y'all. I'll be with my kids on Friday night.
Kids. I don't got no kids. Oh, yeah.
My goon squad. My thugs.
She didn't make me want to go home and watch Black Panther.
That's my movie.
That's my shit.
Did he even get nominated for a award?
And you want to hand the nation down to this priest.
Oh my God. The fuck? Out of nowhere, man.
He's so dumb. Open the door.
No gloves, no special suit, just a boy. Nothing to read.
That was a great topic, yo.
I think you still probably speak back on that shit.
We need to go part 2.
You need to do that shit like a 2-hour topic because you can't get that done in 30 minutes.
So we need to bring him back next week?
Yeah. And got a lot of feedback.
Yeah.